Top, Tennessee. Once two strangers climbed old Rocky Top looking for a moonshine still. Strangers ain't come down from Rocky Top, I reckon they never will. Corn won't grow at all on Rocky Top, dirt's too rocky by far. That's why all the folks on Rocky Top get their corn from a jar. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee.
There's more music from the Osborne Brothers coming up when New Country returns after this short break.
Let's go! Let's go! Yeah!
Now it's time for the Swain Event with your host, Jason Swain.
My man.
Real sports talk for the real sports fan.
All you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him.
It's time for the Swain Event, fueled by Dead End Barbecue.
Give me 2 pounds and a Rick Bell.
Deep down the middle's got his man, and he's gone. Jason Swain, touchdown.
What a day. What a day already. It's a beautiful day in East Tennessee. Swain Event fueled by Dead End Barbecue. Top 100 barbecue restaurant in America. 865-200-5402 is our telephone number. Brad Matthews, Charlie Burris in the building this morning. Oh, my goodness. What a day, man. Just happy days on Rocky Top. Tennessee, SEC champions. Al Wilson goes up on the Jumbotron. We had many discussions about who should go up, and Al Wilson was my choice. I did not know, honestly, that Al Wilson was going to go up. I'm just going to be honest. I could sit here and say, yeah, I do all along. No, yeah, yep, I called it. Where's my credit? No, I didn't know. I just thought it just is pretty obvious Al Wilson, in my opinion, should be up there. I thought it was a no-brainer, especially the 20 minutes that you can still go to SoundCloud at Swain Event and listen to his interview during the whole coaching search.
That interview gives you everything you need to know that Al Wilson is worthy of that spot.
I got to post it again, man. I got to post it again. I got to get to SoundCloud. I got to post that for the people because that thing was gold. Like, that was the best 20 minutes I've ever got a chance to listen to from a former player in my time doing this, man. It was unbelievable. Charlie, you did tell me how to get to it really, really fast on SoundCloud.com, but I'll figure it out. And
it's that master's degree, man.
I know, man. Charlie gave me little Post-it notes and everything, man. I don't know what I did with it. All right, let's get to the B-Drive Waterproofing Hotline, and let's get to Andy. Andy, good morning.
Good morning, Jason and Charlie.
Good morning.
Well, I agree. I have a lot of respect for Al Wilson, especially after I met him that night at the reunion party. I learned a lot, and he really shows that he loves Tennessee and that he will always love and never forget. So yeah, he deserves to be up there.
Yeah.
And another thing is, I was really glad to see the Tennessee men win the other night, and I'm ready for them to take it all the way.
All the way? What do you mean all the way?
Well, they haven't won it yet, have they?
Well, I mean, what's your definition of all the way, Andy? Are we talking?
Like, to actually take the whole title.
Take the whole title. We talking SEC tournament title or?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. See, I thought you were talking about take the whole enchilada. Take the whole damn thing, Andy. The whole tournament, the NCAA tournament, and be national champions.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. I mean, okay.
Going 100.
All right. Well, I'm talking about what you're talking about.
It'd be pretty awesome.
And I got another tattoo Saturday. It's not done yet.
Andy, you're becoming a thug,
first
Andy.
round.
Andy, you getting to thug status, Andy. All these tattoos. All right, what is it, Andy? What's your tattoo?
I ain't done.
No, Andy, what's your tattoo? Let us know what you got.
Well, I got a power T, but it's got like skin tears. And by the time it's done, it will look like somebody had will look like they have cut me open.
Oh, where is this tattoo?
It's on my right forearm, right above the Vols for Life.
Yep.
So by the time the arm's done, it will look like somebody has literally tore me open.
Hey,
filled you with orange blood.
We don't know exactly what it's going to look like in the end, but Justin Page is really good. Now, my buddy T.J. Laney, I have full respect for him, and Ben Riggs, but these tattoos mean a lot.
They mean something.
And I can't wait to get them all done.
You should. I got an idea.
What's up?
You should get a teardrop tattoo right next to your eye.
I could.
Yeah, and that can signify all the tough times, being a Tennessee fan. And just, you can just go back and just think about the tough times and be grateful for the good times. It's just a reminder. Now, Andy, this teardrop tattoo.
Be careful where you walk.
People are going to be afraid of you when they see you, though, because they're going to think it's something else. But you and I will have we'll have understanding that it's for a reminder to let you know to appreciate the good times. But the teardrop tattoo is when you think about moments like 41-0 to Georgia. Think about kicking a field goal on 4th down and inches with Jalen Hurd on the sideline. You think about Florida, 1 yard line passing the ball. You think about those times, and then it makes you appreciate the good times, Andy, like Battle of Bristol and that's about it.
And the Battle of Bristol.
And Battle of Bristol. So you just think about the good times, Andy. You should get a teardrop tattoo. All right? But instead of the teardrop, it could be like a itty-bitty small power T.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah. How about that, Andy?
Or
you like that, Andy?
Orange teardrop, maybe?
That's a good idea.
Andy. That's what I do, Andy. I just drop good ideas, man.
Just make sure you
But
don't.
The one coming after this one, I cannot reveal it yet because nobody is ever, I don't think, going to come up with the idea that I have for this one. Now, it's going to be a smoky, but I can't reveal the topical topic until I release it to the world.
Whoa.
Andy,
but let's be known, it's going to be very, very out of the world.
Andy, you know what's going to happen, man? Eventually, your body is going to look like UT's football complex with all the graphics on the wall here soon. You're going to be a walking billboard for Tennessee football.
It's going to be something else.
I'm pumped, Andy. I'm pumped. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it, man.
I'll share it on Twitter, I guess.
At Swain
the only
Event.
way you could see it, I guess.
Hey, at Swain Event, you can email me. You know, Swain.
Okay, brother.
SwainEvent.com, man. Love to see it, man.
All right, brother.
All right, Andy. See you, man.
Take it easy.
Oh, my only advice would be if he gets the orange teardrop, just make sure you don't go to prison, because that's going to send a message to other dudes in prison of things that.
No, you got to get. Like, if you go to prison, you got to make sure you have a teardrop, because people might not mess with you.
Would it be, or is it? Would it be a don't mess with you?
Don't make me go into Morgan Freeman Shawshank narrator mode. Because we know what happens.
Andy, the Swain Event caller was a.
It just fits too well.
You know, I've heard. I got some family members that have done some time. I've heard that you can't go in there like a punk. Now you got to go in there. You know, you can't mess with anybody, but you got to let people know that you're not. You know, you just here to do your time. And so if you go in with a teardrop tattoo, that would let them know that, hey, I'm not to be messed with in here. Kind of like the movie Life. You got to go in, hardcore. Let people know. No, you can't have my damn cornbread. It's my cornbread. You got to get your own damn cornbread. That's how you got to go in. So, that's the game plan I've heard about. I've never been. My record is clean.
Yeah,
for now.
I've. Knock on wood, I've never been to prison, so I guess I don't totally know the image that would set off, but I just know. It was
a really short stint.
I know what it stands for.
I tease.
Yeah.
I know what the teardrop stands for, and it puts off an image that if you don't stand by that image in real life, you could be in for some trouble, I guess.
Yeah. I've been to prison once. It was a field trip, by the way.
Okay. In that case,
it was a scare straight field trip.
I went my senior year of high school. Yeah, I went to prison with a what is it, like a law and order class, like a.
Mine was a class.
Whatever that was, criminal justice.
Mine was a different type of class.
Aaron Hotchner takes me to prison 2 to 3 times a week, and that's all I need.
Well, hey.
I wasn't ready for Andy's phone call.
Shout out to the criminal minds.
I wasn't ready for Andy's phone call. I wasn't ready to talk tattoos with Andy.
It just slipped up on us. But, hey, fine calls always from.
I wasn't being that sarcastic with Andy. Now I was about the teardrop, but
don't get a teardrop.
Andy's not the only person that that has a tattoo for Tennessee. I mean, I have one. I got a power tee. I know several of my teammates that got some type of tattoo to remember their time at Tennessee.
Just don't.
John Kelly has one.
As far as the tattoos go, the only thing that I would request. Don't.
Tyler Bray.
No, don't do what Tyler Bray did. But
please don't.
Also, don't get the championship tattoo before you win the championship. There is a Titans fan, and if you listen to the show at length, you know I am a big Titans fan myself. There is a notorious Titans fan who, for the last 2 years, has gotten a tattoo that the Titans are the AFC champions. Have the Titans won the AFC championship the last 2 years? No, they have not.
Hey, even if you do bring home a championship, it could be taken away. Let's ask Rick Pitino.
Well, it's a little bit harder in the NFL, but
just saying.
Yes, if you're going to do it at the college level. Yeah, because Rick Pitino has a national championship tattoo on his back. And no national championship now in the eyes of the NCAA.
So if Tennessee gets to the Final Four, we getting tattoo?
You can do it after the team accomplishes the thing.
No.
Absolutely do it afterwards. Don't do it before.
No, I'm asking you right now. Listen to me, everybody. If Tennessee makes it to the Final Four, will you get a tattoo?
No. I will never be getting a tattoo.
Why not, Brad? This is Tennessee basketball. You're not. Come on, man.
Well,
take a step out there.
I'm not tatting my body for life. I'm not putting ink into my skin for something I didn't participate in. I'm happy for them. I'm going to congratulate them. I want to celebrate with them.
I'll buy the T-shirt.
Once they graduate, I'll buy them dinner and maybe a beverage.
I thought you was a VFL, man.
bro. I wear the hat almost every single day.
I thought you was a Vol fan.
But I'm not going to put orange in my skin.
I thought you were a real Vol fan.
So what? I got
a
Cat
real
Lau's
one.
name on my chest so I know it's real? Come on. Where does the line stop?
This is about being a Vol fan. It never stops. There's never a line.
So what about if we get to that Final Four and everybody boycotts? How are you going to feel then as a Vol fan?
Still got there.
And still got my tattoo for something that didn't happen.
Yeah, still one of the
I'm feeling
4
great.
best teams in the country. Did something that never been done before. Come on, Brad.
I'll shake a pom-pom.
You shake a pom-pom?
Yeah.
I'll buy the T-shirt. I'll buy the hat. I'll be excited.
I'll pay for one of my buddies to get a tattoo.
Well, me.
Yeah. I'll pay for someone else to get a tattoo, but there isn't currently a tattoo on me, and I don't plan on putting one on it.
How about this? How about if Tennessee basketball get to a Final Four, we get Andy to get a tattoo for Tennessee basketball.
Only if we can
design
design
it. It could be like a big bracket on his back.
It's just everything that Tennessee did in the tournament, every team they beat.
He would just cross out all the teams that Tennessee beat and have Tennessee right there in the Final Four, right there on Andy's back. How
Sounds
about
perfect.
That? I like that.
As far as I'm concerned, like I said, I'll pay for someone else's tattoo even.
All right, man. So you guys, you and Ben was doing some Brian Gumble type work yesterday, man.
Some gumble to gumble.
Some Rick Riley type of work yesterday, reporting. You guys were at the Jumbotron site.
Ben and I went down to the top of the G10 parking garage, posted up, and it was really perfect timing. We went down there to listen to Rick Barnes do his press conference at noon, and it just so happened we got there around 11, and between 11 and about 11:45, Butch Jones came down off the Jumbotron in spectacular fashion. And so we sat there. I periscoped the whole thing between me and Ben. We interviewed somebody who was walking by. We ended up on WATE last night. They came up and asked us to do a little spot with them.
Superstars. Blowing up.
And, yeah, it was a ton of fun. And, like, 9,000 people watched that live stream, so thank you. I don't know what exactly I was expecting, but not that.
You're blowing up, Charlie.
So I appreciate everyone who watched that and had kind words for us. I really appreciate it.
That's probably what took you so long to get here today, because it took you some extra time to get your head through the door of your house.
I couldn't fit it.
Your head's blown up.
A little too inflated.
Yeah, you're blowing up, man. Why did it take so long to do that? It looked like it was pretty simple.
We talked about
this
at length while it was happening. Here's my theory as to why this took so long. I don't think that the crane was hard to get. I don't believe that. I think that was a PR thing that I think they just put out there, like, oh, we gotta get the crane, and there's a date that we have to clear out the walkway for a stadium that's empty every single day. No, that was an excuse. I think they had to get a sponsor for the picture. They had to keep the picture that was up there because it has a sponsor on it. Dish was paying for that to be up there. And then they got a sponsor for the Al Wilson picture. I think they had to do both of those things, keep it up there and get a new one, and then design the new picture.
Design it?
And get it made. I mean, it did take a design element because it was Al Wilson, and the background is grayed out. It's simple.
And a picture that taken that far ago or that long ago is going to be pixelated.
Yeah.
We could have got that done in Kinko's, man.
But and it's an absolutely giant picture, so they had to get it made by the sign company that did all of this. And so my theory is between all of that, having to get the sponsor, keep the picture up there because it's sponsored.
I agree with everything except for the Dish wanting to keep Butch's picture up there.
Like I said, that's my theory. Theory.
And I agree with all of it but that.
I could totally see Dish being like, all right, get it down. We don't want us associated with that. But otherwise, I think it was just the process of getting the new sign made and doing all of that and setting a date, getting workers there. It is a process, but I just think the whole, we had to get a crane and it was really tough and it's a whole deal.
What did you just say? It's a what?
It's a, what did I say?
So it's a process.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just kidding.
My apologies.
It's all good. It's all good.
But it is.
we have to put those words back into our vocabulary one step at a time, okay? So it doesn't trigger us. The jumbo pitcher is down now. We got Al Wilson up. So now we can incorporate those words that before 2013 we used every day. But between 13 and 2017, they were used in a different way. And the way they were used drove us crazy as Tennessee fans. So, like resiliency and infallible and like process.
Back to our kneeling focus.
We can now incorporate those words back into our vocabulary. One step at a time, Charlie. Okay?
I think so.
This is the healing stage. All right? So it's okay, man. You can use it's a process. It's okay. It's all right, man.
We have to take the power out of those words that Butch Jones put into them.
We might have to hug it out, man, but it's okay.
Yep.
865-200-5402. Tennessee getting more help with the staff, getting more graduate transfers. Man, got good times here in Rocky Top. Tennessee basketball, a couple days off. Rick Barnes talked to the media yesterday. We'll talk about all that, much more here on the Swain Event. Trey Wallace will join us at 9 o'clock to join us for the third hour. Got a fun show planned for you today, so stay with the Swain Event, fueled by Dead End Barbecue.
Hour 1 of the Swain Event is brought to you by Toyota Knoxville. Stop by Toyota Knoxville to see their great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. They are located conveniently off the Lover Road exit at 10415 Parkside Drive, right here in Knoxville.
Craving homemade flavors that don't take hours in the kitchen? Mrs. Grissom's cheese spreads and chicken salads are the perfect go-to. Ready-to-eat meals and snacks found in the meat or dairy section at the grocery store with flavors of home in every bite. Whether you crave the classic Mrs. Grissom's pimento cheese or the gold gluten-free select cranberry pecan chicken salad, enjoy the sweet taste of a home-cooked meal in every container. Select the best. Select Mrs. Grissom's.
Small town like a small town when I'm with you.
You're driving home, flashing blue lights in your rearview mirror. You pull over, step out of your car, and the next thing you know, you're being arrested for driving under the influence. Now what do? We all should be responsible, but remember, just because you're arrested doesn't mean you're guilty. Call criminal defense and DUI attorney Marcos Garza at 865-540-8300. The investigative teams at the Garza Law Firm know the justice system inside and out. They utilize cutting-edge technologies and investigative methods to prepare your specific case. Before you plead guilty to any criminal charges, call criminal defense and DUI attorney Marcos Garza. Put his number in your phone right now, 865-540-8300, because you never know when you or a friend will need it. Don't say guilty. Say Garza. 865-540-8300. 865-540-8300 and GarzaLaw.com.
Voted Best Barbecue in City View Magazine and a top 100 barbecue restaurant in the country, Dead End is a no-brainer when you are craving the smoky flavor of quality Q. Dead End makes it easy to enjoy their fantastic menu with online ordering and local delivery with Valet Gourmet. That's right, you can have Dead End brought to you. Can't think of the spread for your next event? Get Dead End to cater it. Check them out online, deadendbbq.com. Dead End Barbecue. The search is over.
Goes your car insurance.
Nobody likes surprises, so switch to Erie Rate Lock. Get a great rate that stays that way even after an accident, ticket, or inflation. In fact, it's locked until you change a car, driver, or your address.
Your Erie agent in Knoxville is InsureFit RM. Get a quote at 865-684-4900. That's 865-684-4900.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
More than 20 million Americans suffer from gallbladder disease, and if you're one of them, Premier Surgical Associates can help. Gallbladder removal is one of the most common and safe surgeries available, and Premier has experienced physicians who are trained in the latest techniques for diagnosing and surgically treating gallbladder disease. Don't keep putting up with the pain. Visit PremierSurgical.com right now to find out all the ways they can help you live a better life. Premier Surgical Associates. Expertise you can trust.
Cryptology Escape Rooms in Pigeon Forge is the area's top-rated new attraction. With 4 unique escape room experiences to choose from, Cryptology has something for everyone. At Cryptology, you and your friends have 1 hour to solve the clues, riddles, and puzzles that lead to your escape. From first-timers to seasoned escape room pros, Cryptology has something for everyone. This is an experience you have to see to believe. Located on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge, Cryptology is a short trip from Knoxville. Come see for yourself why thousands of satisfied visitors have rated Cryptology the best escape room experience in East Tennessee. Cryptology is also a great place for corporate team building exercises or holiday outings. Visit cryptologywithak.us now or call 865-366-1796 for more information or to book your Cryptology experience. That's cryptologywithak.us or 865-366-1796. If you need a better night's sleep, you have to visit Better Mattress. With 6 area locations in Maryville, Knoxville, and Oak Ridge, there is a Better Mattress near you. Locally and employee-owned with exclusive mattresses handcrafted in East Tennessee, there really is not another place like Better Mattress in town. Not only do they know what they're doing, they care about what they're doing. Better Mattress has a worry-free 100-night guarantee. Get started now. Visit BetterMattress.com. That's BEDRmattress.com and click on Mattress Prescription. Good night just got better.
We have all made the mistake of dropping or breaking our smartphones. See? But did you know that you can have it repaired for a fraction of the cost that it takes to replace it? Well, you can, because iDrop is the area's leading mobile repair store, home of the 1 hour or less phone repair, 1-year parts warranty, and #1 customer service. Broken screens, cracked cameras, charging ports, batteries, you break it, we'll fix it. If you didn't break your phone, protect it with one of our leading accessories such as LifeProof, OtterBox, USG, Incipico, Caseology, and Spec. Visit our West Hills location at 7115 Kingston Pike between Office Depot and Hardee's, or call 865-888-9740 and speak with our trained technicians to see how we can get your phone working today.
As the weather grows colder, insects begin to become dormant. That does not mean that you don't need to safeguard your home from pests. Now is the perfect time to begin treatment to prevent issues in the spring. Let Southeast Termite and Pest Control handle all of your pest control needs. Southeast is locally and family owned and has been in business since 1971. They are a full-service pest control company that includes mosquito treatments, bed bugs, fall invaders, spring issues, carpenter bees, etc. They even offer liquid termite treatments with the market's best termiticide. There are no salesmen to deal with. The technicians give the pricing and provide the service, and the owners are always available. So contact Southeast Termite and Pest Control at 865-925-3700 and online at southeasttermite.com.
Swain Event, welcome back. Fueled by Dead End Barbecue, top 100 barbecue restaurant in America. Today's special at Dead End Barbecue is their brisket dip, sliced brisket. You just dip it in the au jus, homemade, house-made. It is phenomenal. Smoked sliced brisket, the brisket au jus. Dead End Barbecue today. It's their special. So, a crane was the initial plan for what I was told, and the big old, what they call, like a window.
It looked like a window washer.
Window washer.
Yeah.
That was the
Scaffolding?
second plan. The first plan was the crane, but it looked like the window washer was the best move from all along. Because it seemed like it happened pretty fast.
I'm going to be real with you guys. That's one job I could never do.
Nah,
man. I'm not going up there. Sorry about it. I'll watch a game from up there. But I'm not going to be, like, actively moving around, leaning over edges, railings.
That would be horrifying.
Oh, my gosh.
I would not be about that action.
It wouldn't be sweat going down my leg.
Yeah.
I don't do heights.
They needed a crane, but I don't think Beverly Davenport was just saying something just to say something. I don't think she was feeding us any BS here. They initially needed a crane, and the crane was not the big crane that was needed wasn't available at the time that they scheduled for the work to happen, and so they used the window washer as a secondary option, and it worked out. So I know there's a lot of jokes about that tweet that Beverly Davenport sent out saying the crane's on its way, but all that matters is that the photo is down now. This is part of the healing process. Will we continue to talk about what happened in the last 5 years? Yeah, we're going to talk about what happened. Just like we talked about what happened during the Dooley years. Just like we talked about what happened during the Kiffin years. Just like people talk about what happened during the Fulmer years and the Majors years. It's part of sports talk radio. It's part of the conversation among Tennessee fans. Yeah, you talk about the past. The good and the bad. You do. You still talk about it because that's how you learn for the future. That's how you learn. You look at the mistakes you made in the past and you try not to make the same mistakes moving forward. So, we will discuss it from time to time, but this is part of the healing process. I'm glad this is a step forward, and Al Wilson needed to be up there. Al Wilson needed to be up there. We understand Peyton Manning, one of the best quarterbacks of all time, one of the best college football players of all time, one of the best Tennessee Volunteers of all time, almost won the Heisman, was this close. Peyton is everywhere. Peyton has a room in the complex. He has the locker room that's named after him.
Street.
He has a street. He has everything named after him. And he should. He's contributed a lot to the athletic program, the way he has carried himself post-Tennessee playing days. He's been great. He's been phenomenal. But Peyton Manning is not the only former Vol that was great here. He's not. And it was very important that other great former Vols were highlighted and are highlighted. It's very important.
Because there's a good amount of them.
There's a lot.
There's plenty.
There's a lot. There's a large group of former players who wonder why is Al Wilson not featured more. And that's not saying anyone's jealous of Peyton Manning, and it's not like that at all. But Peyton's not the only great player. Just like Reggie White's not the only great player. Just like Doug Atkins is not the only great player. There's a lot of great players here. And an individual that helped you win a national championship, it's only right that the guy should be in the Jumbotron. From Tennessee, NFL player, and the only reason Al Wilson is not in the Pro Football Hall of Fame is because he got hurt early. That's the only reason. Never been in trouble. He carries himself with class, with dignity. There's an award named after him for leadership that during the spring, the player that displays the best leadership qualities through the spring, he's awarded that award in front of thousands of people at the Orange and White game during halftime. Al Wilson is a legend. Al Wilson is a great. And if you can't put him in the Ring of Honor, and I know you can't because of the restrictions and the hoops you have to jump through and the qualifications, Al did not play a long time in the league, so that makes it a little difficult for him.
8 years not enough?
Yeah, but, I have to pull up the qualifications.
I know you think it's enough.
It's
I know
pretty
we
strict.
Think it's enough.
It's pretty. I mean,
but
it's
when you look
strict.
at the average tenure,
it's strict. It's strict qualifications, and if you laxed on one person, then you got to go be lax on the next person, and then the next person, the next person. So you got to keep those qualifications strict as possible because it is Tennessee football. It is. When you have a program like Tennessee, a blue blood, one that's won as many games as we have, you can't put every great player up there because then you won't have any room. So I understand, for the most part, why the restrictions are strict as they are. I get it.
5 Pro Bowls in 8 years.
But I know. But we talking about Al Wilson like Tennessee's won 20 national championships. We ain't won 20. We won a few. And Al Wilson was a big reason why we won the 198. If you could take a student athlete from high school and you can say, okay, this is the type of career I want you to have. If you can create a career, a 4-year career for a player, meaning the player could be from Tennessee. So he grew up maybe seeing Tennessee, being a Tennessee fan. He gets to school. He's a 4-year player. He's a captain. He wins a championship, and he's drafted in the first 2 rounds of the NFL draft. You can't create a better career than that. The only thing that would be better if a guy's a first overall pick. But you're from the state. You win a championship. You're a captain, and then you're a second-round pick. The only thing better would be a first-round pick. You couldn't create a better career, in my opinion.
I thought he was a first-round pick. 31st pick of the first round.
I don't think he was a first-round pick. I don't think so. I think he was a second-round pick.
My memory may be off. I thought Al Wilson was a first-round pick, 31st overall.
First round. That's right. 31st. You're right. And
That's just adding to the legacy.
Well, there it is. First-round pick.
I need to hear these qualifications.
He was picked 31st overall. It should have been picked higher.
Because it shouldn't be the case whenever Tennessee fans, my age, older, or your traditionalist age range, when they ask about Al Wilson, whatever happened to him? That is typically part of the conversation. Whatever happened to him? Did he get into something? Because you don't hear enough about Al Wilson.
He's kind of a private dude, it seems like. And that's another factor here. He doesn't do a lot of interviews because it was a big deal when he came on this show. Because he doesn't force himself out into that spotlight. He is a bit of a flashy guy when you actually see him in real life. But he just doesn't stick his neck out there in public and say, "Hey, here I am. Look at me. I'm on commercials and doing interviews all the time." No, he just doesn't. He made his money. He's living well, living his best life, and
he doesn't have to be like that.
Exactly.
To be honored and respected around this campus, though, and I think a lot of Vol fans who are echoing the same sentiment as we started this conversation with, whatever happened to him. I feel like those questions would be answered if Tennessee, maybe whoever is the administration over the athletic department, the AD Fulmer, head coach Pruitt, getting him back involved somehow. Whatever he wants, if he's interested at all.
He said his number didn't change during the interview. He said his number did not change.
I think that's important.
See, Al has been in town to go to games, and people not know it. He's not going to announce it. He won't get on Twitter. We've been trying to get him on Twitter. Leonard Little and I been trying to get him on. Fred been trying to get Al Wilson on. He won't get on.
For someone who is so beloved,
he won't do it.
And
man.
I'm not trying to necessarily get him on social media. I just feel like he should be celebrated around these parts much more often than he is.
He won't get on.
And it's not just a Jumbotron picture for me.
There's so many fans that just want to tell him thank you, man, love you.
Yes.
And that's really the only reason I told him to get on, man. Hey, man, let the fans tell you they love you. I ain't doing it. I ain't getting on social media, man. Y'all can have that. We can't do it. So he's not on social media. I've had him on the show 2 or 3 times since I've been doing the Swain Event. And I have his phone number. I just know how he is. So unless it's something big, I don't even reach out. It has to be something big. I'll reach out to him. But Daniel Brooks was my college roommate, and Daniel was from Jackson, Tennessee. Daniel was supposed to be the next Al Wilson. And so Al was like Daniel's big brother. I mean, his real big brother. And so when Daniel passed away, that's why Al Wilson spoke at the funeral, along with some other folks. But I got a cousin. I got some family in Jackson, Tennessee. And so I got a cousin that was backyard neighbors. So their backyards touched when Al was growing up. So when Al was a youngster, he was back there boxing. Because remember, Al used to be a really good boxer at a young age, amateur boxer. Like if he wasn't playing football, he probably would have been like Mike Tyson or somebody. But I have a cousin that was backyard neighbors with Al Wilson. So there's a lot of connections, and you don't make dudes like that. Guys like that don't come around often. That is a once in a quarter century type of player, to be honest.
Let's celebrate him as such.
Oh yeah, we are now.
Like I said, a jumbotron picture doesn't do it
Well,
justice for me.
it's better than.
And it's one thing if he's
a step.
saying no, but I don't think that's happening.
It's a step, man. It's a step. It's a step in the right direction.
Somebody big swaff on Twitter did send us the qualifications for being honored by Tennessee as we wish Al Wilson would be, but here they are. They are tough.
You're gonna have
inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame, as which he probably should be. I guess he's probably not yet, but SEC Player of the Year, first team All-American, Heisman Trophy winner of either the Sullivan Award, Dratty Award, or SEC Athlete of the Year. You have to have 3 of those.
Yeah.
And 3 of these. Inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. NFL offensive or defensive MVP at least once. At least 5 Pro Bowl selections. What is...
He's got that.
Yeah, he does. Okay, he does have that one.
Let me stop you. You got to have either a certain number of the college specifications, requirements, or the NFL.
This says and.
UT Sports, it's you can have a certain number out of like 3 out of the 5 or whatever from college, and then you can get in just based on what you do in the NFL. So we talked about this a couple weeks ago. And
yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so
okay.
Remember when we was talking about Jason Witten and how if Jason Witten is all-time leader in receptions as a tight end, he would be in the Ring of Honor.
Because that's one of the qualifications, own a major single-season or career statistical record.
Yes, that. He's been in Pro Bowl many times. So Witten is well on his way to having his jersey retired based on what he's done in the NFL. I'm going to go to UT Sports because you can get there what you did in college, or you can get there from what you did in the NFL. But Al Wilson, I had this conversation with someone. He's really close, and I think the College Football Hall of Fame can get him closer, him being inducted. And he was just inducted into the Tennessee Hall of Fame. There's no reason why he shouldn't be inducted into the National College Football Hall of Fame. There's no reason. So that should be coming down, any year. But I'll take a break. We'll go to the research team. Everybody at department back there in the back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that big old department, huge department. I mean, like hundreds of people. We'll talk to them, and we'll come back and make sure that we give you the real qualifications from NFL and college. Swain Event, stay with us.
Brought to you by Toyota Knoxville. Stop by Toyota Knoxville to see their great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. They are located conveniently off the Lover Road exit at 10415 Parkside Drive, right here in Knoxville.
Charlie Burris here. If you ever see me wearing a cool Tennessee-themed T-shirt on the show or out around town, I can tell you it came from nothing too fancy. These guys have the most awesome vintage-style men's and women's T-shirt designs for all ages. From the TriStar to Sunsphere to Norris Lake, they have apparel for everything that you love about East Tennessee. And they don't just have T-shirts either. They also have blankets, glassware, koozies, stickers, and more. Find all of the incredible stuff that Nothing Too Fancy has to offer at 435 Union Avenue in downtown Knoxville or at nothingtoofancy.com. You'll love it. I promise everyone will be asking you where you got that cool t-shirt from. Again, it's nothing too fancy. 435 Union Avenue in downtown Knoxville or nothingtoofancy.com.
No one will be selling pre-owned vehicles for less this month than Beatty Chevrolet. Find massive pre-owned savings on over 250 vehicles. Chevys, Toyotas, Hondas, Fords, Nissans, Jeeps, Subarus, and more. Save up to 50% off original MSRP. 50% off, like this pre-owned 16 Chevy Malibu, now $13,995. And a pre-owned 14 Hyundai Santa Fe, $15,995. Plus, buy with confidence with the Beatty warranty for life.
Hyundai Santa Fe stock number P6279A, Malibu stock number P6311 plus tax activities. Subject to prior sales. Savings include all manufacturer and dealer incentives and rebates. Not all buyers will qualify with approved credit. See dealer for details.
Want a custom-themed tumbler, bottle, or koozie to show off your team spirit the way you want to? Look no further than Game Time Sidekicks. Every design has you, the fan, in mind. All of their tumblers, bottles, and koozies are double-walled, vacuum-insulated stainless steel, and their quality is second to none in the tumbler market. Game Time Sidekicks offers full-color tumblers with many different logo options, so fans will have something they are proud to carry around. With the holidays right around the corner, a Game Time Sidekicks product makes the perfect gift. Use promo code SWAIN at checkout to get 20% off your entire purchase at GameTimeSidekicks.com. They also offer $5 flat rate shipping. Be sure to check out the Game Time Workshop on the website and customize your tumbler. Carry your team with Game Time Sidekick.
Gentlemen, when it comes to health and quality of life, there are numbers every man needs to know, including our testosterone number. I recommend going to Low T Center. They make it quick and easy to get your levels checked, and it's covered by most health insurance, with results in about 20 minutes. Low T levels can make you feel tired and grumpy. It can raise your cholesterol, cause weight gain, and loss of muscle mass. Low T Center's physicians specialize in treating low T in men. Listen to me here. They know men's health and are reinventing men's health care. Call 865-392-1388 or go to lowtcenter.com. At some point in your life, you're going to need an attorney. You need a guy like Jared Castile with the law firm of Butler, Vines, and Babb. Jared Castile is East Tennessee born, and he understands what giving his all truly means. To Jared, every case is big and every client is important. He will aggressively push your case to make sure you are quickly paid every dollar that you deserve. Give Jared Castile a call, 865-244-3933, and talk with him directly. His office is located at 2701 Kingston Pike. So if you've been injured in a car wreck, let Jared Castile and Butler, Vines, and Babb fight for you.
Hey, Annie, you're the spokesperson for Toyota Knoxville, right?
That's right.
Why should I buy from Toyota Knoxville?
Are you looking for new or used vehicles?
Does it matter?
No, because Toyota Knoxville has over 390 new Toyotas on the ground and over 350 pre-owned vehicles available to choose from.
Okay, so big selection.
And a lifetime warranty at no charge on all new and select pre-owned vehicles.
A lifetime warranty.
A non-factory limited lifetime powertrain warranty with unlimited miles. Plus 30 years of experience in Knoxville, not just serving our customers, serving our community.
And the buying experience?
Hello, it's Toyota Knoxville. Read the reviews. Talk to anybody that's been there.
Okay. Where am I going?
Toyota Knoxville is at I-40 and the Lover Road exit. Go to Parkside Drive. You can't miss it.
Can I tell them Annie sent me?
I wish you would. If you're passionate about the car you drive, come meet the people that are passionate about the way they sell at Toyota Knoxville. ToyotaKnoxville.com. Warranty good at participating dealers.
Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union, a place where you belong.
Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union has helped people save money for almost 80 years. Whether it's free checking, financing a vehicle, or purchasing that new home, Alcoa 10 is here to help you. Better rates, better service. Check them out at atfcu.com.
Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union, a place where you belong.
Member NCUA.
Senior Home Assistance is East Tennessee's largest in-home care provider, and they're still growing. Right now, Senior Home Assistance is hiring full-time and part-time employees. If you or someone you know is looking for a rewarding career that changes people's lives, call Senior Home Assistance today. Our staff of compassionate providers help senior citizens and those with injuries or disabilities live in the comfort of their own home while providing families the comfort of knowing their loved one is well cared for. Senior Home Assistance has many openings right now. Call 865-769-4170 today. or visit www.seniorhomeassistance.com for more information. That's 865-769-4170 or www.seniorhomeassistance.com. Senior Home Assistance is an equal opportunity employer.
There is a 60% chance of showers today, mainly before 11. Cloudy through mid-morning, then gradually clearing with a high near 62 and a low around 35. A 30% chance of snow tomorrow, then a chance of rain. Partly sunny with a high near 44 and a low around 27. Partly sunny Thursday with a high near 42. Weather on the Swain Event is brought to you by B-Dry. If your basement is wet or cracked, B-Dry can help. BDry.com.
All right, Swain Event, fueled by Dead End Barbecue, top 100 barbecue restaurant in America. Let's get to Turkey Man. Turkey Man, good morning.
Good morning, individuals.
Good morning, individual.
Hey, yesterday I was going up the road there and didn't have much time to talk, and I was listening to Andy there this morning and tattoos, and I just don't know, man. I thought about it every once in a while. I get to thinking, boy, I kind of like to have one, but me and needles just don't hardly get along. And then I got to thinking about, well, it's kind of like that billboard, Jumbotron. If you make a mistake, you don't want to get it down. I mean, how you get it down, how you get it off, and that it gets confusing. But hey, I've got a question for you here, and I really need some advice.
Okay.
When I first got on Twitter, and you guys, TC, he took me to the game, and I got to go to do the tailgating and meeting everybody and all that. He gives me a present, and it's kind of like, I've never had this happen, but I've heard people get a picture of some kind of a painting or something and want to hang it over the fireplace, and it's not really pretty. Well, he gave me this present. Because he gave it to me, I don't know what to do with it. He gave me a signed football of Butch Jones, and I don't know, I kind of put it in the corner. I kind of want to get rid of it, but I don't, because my man gave it to me. And can you understand what I'm saying here?
Yeah, Steve, I don't know what you're gonna do with that.
You ever been in that situation?
Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do with that football. Maybe you can use it for a tailgate.
I was just thinking, there's a lot of people out there probably in the same situation I'm in.
Yeah, they got signed
stuff. Kind of like the billboard, kind of like that, but because it's got sentimental and not rambling or anything here, but it's kind of like a tattoo. If you don't get the right thing, you want to get it off. So that's my thought process in this. And I think it may be why Brad said I'm not getting a tattoo. I guess we just ain't had the one that we're thinking we ain't taking that off.
Well, with Turkey Man, I think having a football signed by Butch is a little different than a tattoo. I mean, you can really just throw the football away.
Man, I think he could put it up in the tree stand. Whenever he needs a nice little chuckle, he's out there hunting. He just looks over at that ball. He thinks of TC, thinks of Butch, but it's not like something he's got to take home. It's something he just sees occasionally. Maybe a tree stand, wherever you go hunting. I don't know, Turkey Man. It's just an idea.
Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll have to get back to Turkey Man on that one. So during the break, we took a look at Al Wilson's accomplishments, high school and college and the pros. And so the qualifications or the requirements needed to have your jersey retired at Tennessee. Charlie, you had it pulled up there.
Yep. Here we go. So this is from an actual document from 2005 that is the criteria for modern retirement of Tennessee football numbers, and it is exactly what I said. It's you have to have 3 of induction into College Football Hall of Fame, Southeastern Conference Player of the Year, consensus All-American, Heisman Trophy winner, have won a general athletic, academic, or non-position specific award.
So 3 out of the 5.
And you have to have 3 of those.
3 out of the 5, yeah.
And as it reads, it says candidates must have also achieved 3 of the following 4 professional distinctions: NFL Hall of Fame, NFL Offensive or Defensive MVP, Pro Bowl status in 5 seasons minimum.
Got that.
Holder of a major career or season statistical record.
So NFL may be tough because he has the 5 Pro Bowls. He does not have the offensive defensive MVP. I don't know if he's going to be inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame. And then the holder of a major career or season statistical record, that's going to be tough too to pass the NFL.
I don't think he was in the NFL long enough, really.
Yeah,
he was in there what 8, 9 years, but
yeah, got to the Pro Bowl 5.
Yeah,
I mean,
in 8 years,
he had a short career.
He had a great career, but
yeah, he had a short career like Patrick Willis. I mean, Patrick Willis had a short career, but he went to the Pro Bowl like in what I want to say 80 or 90% of his career.
But 1 season.
Yeah, he went to the Pro Bowl. So will that get him in? Go back to the college distinctions, Charlie. Let's see here. Consensus All-American, yes. Induction into the National Football Hall of Fame, that should happen.
Not yet.
Not yet, but I think it should happen. Here's the problem with the college distinctions is that I don't think he was SEC Player of the Year. He was All-SEC, a 2-time All-SEC member. He was not a Heisman Trophy winner. And here's another problem. He did not win, like, a position-specific award. So in 1998, the Buckus Award winner was Chris Claiborne, who went to USC.
Well, this actually says they have to have won one of the following general athletic, academic, or non-position specific awards, which specifically includes the Sullivan Award, SEC Athlete of the Year in all sports, or the Dratty Award. So these are are general.
Yeah, I don't think he got that either.
Like almost National Player of the Year awards.
Yeah, he didn't get those because the Dratty Award is for, or the Dratty Award is for like academic achievement.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's
who won the year before Claiborne?
The year after Claiborne,
Or year after.
that was LeVar Arrington.
Ooh.
That was when I think Al was already gone. So I want to make sure we go to the UT Sports and go directly to the source and read from there. So Al Wilson's going to be a little bit short. He's going to be a little bit short, just from those requirements listed. But his picture's on Jumbotron, and
see, Rhea,
that's good. That's all that matters.
Reggie White does have all those: unanimous All-American, first team All-SEC, SEC Player of the Year, College Football Hall of Fame.
Yep.
He was a Pro Bowler more than 13 times. He was a Pro Bowler. 2-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, he
was a beast.
God, he was just a monster, man. So he does have all of those qualifications. He's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame also at this time.
Yeah. So
that's why it's such an incredible distinction, is because you have to be a guy that we look at and we just say like, oh God, what an absolute monster that guy was.
See, that's what I think of when I look at Al Wilson on tape, on film, in person, at Belk, wherever.
I do
he
too,
is
but
a beast. He is a freak. He is a leader of men.
I don't know that I think of him in the same stratosphere as Reggie White, though. Al Wilson is like one level below Reggie White. Reggie White is in transcendent, kind of once in pick your amount of years kind of player. And Al Wilson is so special and special to this university and an incredible player and an incredible person. But, I mean, Reggie White was the dude.
I'm not trying to compare those two.
That's just I make a distinction, and I don't want to take anything away from Al Wilson. He's incredible. But Reggie White was just in a league of his own. So, but God, that's purposefully those qualifications are tough, and I think that's good because it does make it such a special distinction. But yeah, there you go. I'm not getting my jersey retired anytime soon.
No, most people that play at Tennessee won't, man. With those,
almost everyone that plays
wow.
at Tennessee won't. Yeah.
But I'm with you though, Brad. When I think of like upper echelon of Tennessee football players, man, I do think of Al Wilson.
There's few people that go up there with him.
But wow, man, what Reggie White was able to do,
special.
He should have 91 and 93 retired. Don't even get close to 92. Don't even get close to it. All the 90s retired.
Just 90 to 100 is retired.
Wow, man. What a career. Swain Event, Hour 2, coming up.
Hour 1 of the Swain Event is brought to you by Toyota Knoxville. Stop by Toyota Knoxville to see their great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. They are located conveniently off the Lover Road exit at 10415 Parkside Drive, right here in Knoxville. JC's Tree and Landscaping Service specializes in quality tree work done at an affordable price. Trimming and removing trees are their specialty. They also offer other services like land clearing, stump grinding, crane services, and all of your basic landscaping needs for both commercial and residential. JC's will give you a free estimate and beat any written quote by a competitor to guarantee that you get the lowest price around. Don't risk your land with a fly-by-night service. JC's Tree and Landscaping is licensed and insured. Give them a call at 865-599-3799.
By now, you know that Mooyah has the best burgers in Knoxville. Their beef is never frozen, they have all-natural turkey burgers and black bean veggie burgers, not to mention they make their buns in-house every day. But now, you can also get 100% all-beef hot dogs or, wait for it, all-natural chicken sandwiches. Trust me, these chicken sandwiches put chicken restaurants to shame. So stop into Mooyah and taste the difference. Located at 7301 Kingston Pike, right by Better Mattress. It's 2018 and some big things are having their 60th anniversary this year. NASA was formed, the microchip was invented, Elvis was inducted into the Army, and B-Dry was formed. That's right, B-Dry has been providing peace of mind to homeowners and doing business on a handshake for 60 years. B-Dry offers basement waterproofing, crawl space waterproofing, and approved foundation repair solutions. Protect your biggest asset with a trustworthy company that stands behind their services with some of the best warranties in the industry. Contact B-Dry today at 865-622-5838 or online at bdry.com for a free estimate. Financing is available. Be sure to mention you heard about B-Dry on the Swain Event and receive up to $500 off your full perimeter solution.
If you often experience pain and indigestion after large meals, this could be symptomatic of gallbladder disease. If you're among the 20 million Americans who are suffering from gallbladder disease, Premier Surgical is here for you. Premier has board-certified surgeons who are experts in gallbladder removal. You don't have to keep suffering from gallbladder pain. Go to premiersurgical.com right now to find out more information. Premier Surgical Associates, expertise you can trust.
If you need a better night's sleep, you have to visit Better Mattress. With 6 area locations in Maryville, Knoxville, and Oak Ridge, there is a Better Mattress near you. Locally and employee-owned with exclusive mattresses handcrafted in East Tennessee, there really is not another place like Better Mattress in town. Not only do they know what they're doing, they care about what they're doing. Better Mattress has a worry-free 100-night guarantee. Get started now. Visit BetterMattress.com. That's BEDRmattress.com and click on Mattress Prescription. Good night just got better.
Gentlemen, when it comes to health and quality of life, there are numbers every man needs to know, including our testosterone number. I recommend going to Low T Center. They make it quick and easy to get your levels checked, and it's covered by most health insurance, with results in about 20 minutes. Low T levels can make you feel tired and grumpy. It can raise your cholesterol, cause weight gain, and loss of muscle mass. Low T Center's physicians specialize in treating low T in men. Listen to me here. They know men's health and are reinventing men's health care. Call 392-1388 or go to lowtcenter.com. VFL's Jason Swain and Todd Kelly with another update on Smoothie King, the healthy alternative to fast food. Fitness blends, slim blends, wellness blends, and take-a-break blends are all on the menu at Smoothie King. In addition, we now have the delicious and nutritious coffee smoothies that will jumpstart your day and keep you running when you need an afternoon pick-me-up.
Swain, Smoothie King has been the place I can count on for a healthy meal or snack since 1999. They truly are a healthy alternative to fast food. My go-to smoothies are still the chocolate gladiator and the chocolate shredder with the scoop of peanut butter. Smoothie King definitely helps me keep up the demands of work and a busy lifestyle.
Man, I hear you, TK. I got to stay in shape to keep up with my growing family and all that they're doing. Smoothie King helps me stay energized and ready to meet whatever the day brings. Make the Sip by Sip program part of your life. Use Smoothie King as a meal replacement 5 or more times a week, and you'll notice a difference.
Swain, you and Smoothie King are both legit. We need to get to Smoothie King right now, Swaino. I need a chocolate gladiator with some peanut butter, and I can truly say I'm a Smoothie King for life.
Smoothie King, delicious and nutritious, the healthy alternative to fast food.
Don't forget the peanut butter.
Swain Event, fueled by Dead End Barbecue. Hour 2 of the program is brought to you by Premier Surgical and PremierSurgical.com. So, all right, now we're clear. Now we are clear on the distinctions needed to have your jersey retired. Though some people sent in, screenshots of the requirements, and it really didn't have a lot of context because you got to have 3 out of the 4 for the NFL and 3 out of the 5 for college awards to be considered having your jersey retired.
You gotta be a freak. You have to be an absolute stud.
Yeah. Eric Berry is on his way. Eric Berry's on his way.
I don't know how at the end of his career, barring anything medical, he doesn't make the Ring of Honor.
Did everything in college. And
because he won the Thorpe Award, right?
Won the Thorpe Award. Yep, his senior year. Should have won his junior year, but he was a consensus All-American. Then you look at NFL, Pro Bowl 5 years. He will be a Hall of Fame player. Eric Berry will be, in my opinion, the next one. Not Jason Witten if he continues to play and beats Tony Gonzalez for the most receptions by a tight end. Witten can be that guy, but you can't have Witten. You can't retire Witten's number. No, you can't do that.
So, what do you do?
But in that scenario,
if he meets every single requirement,
and he was one at both levels,
I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I'm saying you can't do it because of recruiting. I mean, you can't not have the number 1 jersey available. Not in 2018.
Swain, you have kids. You ever seen that episode of SpongeBob SquarePants? It's like, he was number 1. That's all I gotta say. About Jason Witten. He was number 1. Come on.
Woo.
You gotta just give it up, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
I get it.
I
think Leonard would have something to say about
it. But if he is that, head and shoulders. Now at the college level, I think what might actually hold him back. What happened at the college level with him? I don't know. Was he considered All-American? Because that might.
He was. I remember he was a 3rd round pick.
He was a 3rd round pick.
Oh, I remember that now because during recruiting, I asked Coach Fulmer if Witten leaves, can I have number 1? So I was watching to see if Witten was going to leave. So I know that he was a 3rd round pick. I don't know if he had a ton of
First team
awards.
all ACC or all SEC.
See, he won't. Yeah, his college qualification won't.
Okay.
Won't let
So
him
number
eat it.
one.
So
number
you're
one
good.
is safe. Number
You're
one.
good. One is good.
I thought he had won the tight end award his final year, but I must be mistaken.
Not according to Wikipedia, and of course, we all know everything that's on Wikipedia is 100% correct, and there's never anything wrong on there. So, no, I kid. I might look at a different source for that.
So we're good. It's gonna be Eric Berry probably, or Derek Barnett.
Except Derek Barnett, I don't think his college accomplishments will meet the criteria. Now,
you're right.
Eric Berry will. Unanimous All-American, SEC Defensive Player of the Year, first team All-SEC. He will be in the College Football Hall of Fame eventually. Will be in the NFL Hall of Fame more than likely.
Yeah.
Eventually.
It's gonna be Eric Berry.
He's already been a Pro Bowler 5 times.
Yep. So got that.
He will have to get most likely will have to get a major statistical record. Was that in NFL? Am I making that up?
Yeah, the NFL.
Most interception yards.
Holder of a major career statistical record, achieved Pro Bowl status 5 times. NFL offensive or defensive MVP he has been.
Yeah. So he'll be a Hall of Famer, and he's been to the Pro Bowl 5 years. He'll either have to be defensive MVP or a holder of a major statistical.
He's been that's SEC Defensive Player of the Year. Sorry.
Yeah. So
okay,
he got to work on one of those, either Defensive Player of the Year or holder of a major statistical stat, or that's the same word. Holder of a
record.
Statistical record.
Yeah, statistical record. There we go. Got it. All right. So Eric Berry looks like he's going to be the next one. Okay. Jason Witten, from things we've heard, will replace Reggie White and be on the back of a Jumbotron. And I think that's freaking phenomenal. I think Jason Witten needs to be honored in a way that Al Wilson is honored. They had their peak at different times where Jason Witten was a better pro player than college player. Now, Al Wilson, golly, it's even hard to say this, was a better college player than a pro player, even though he was a 5-time Pro Bowler. But still, being able to lead a team to the national championship, I would have to give the edge to Al Wilson's college career there. But both great representatives of Tennessee. Both have awards named after him. Al Wilson in college, Jason Witten, NFL. No, college.
Yeah.
College. Yeah, college.
The very first year.
Yeah, college.
Jason Witten had his
Man of the Year.
Yeah, Man of the Year award that he gave out.
So I love Witten and Al Wilson up there. And looking at yesterday's removal of Butch Jones' photo, and maybe it's just me talking, it seemed like it was pretty easy to do. Like, it seemed like, okay, in another 4 years or so, you can change it out again. I don't know the cost that goes into this, but it didn't seem that hard. It really didn't seem that hard.
No, just not something I'm willing to do.
Now, maybe they get a new Jumbotron with this, stadium upgrade and then you can actually change the photos more frequently. You can, have it digitally. You can do that, but
supposed to have one mirrored on the opposite side, correct?
Maybe with the new renovations, you can do that. But it just seemed like that was pretty easy to do, what happened yesterday. Taking down Butch Jones, putting up Al Wilson, it all happened in one day. And at one point, we heard that there was no construction cranes, no barriers, nothing up at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And then, boom, at 10, up, boom, 12 o'clock, Butch Jones' photo was down. Seemed pretty easy. But this is just us talking who are not – we're not in the inside. We're not involved in all that stuff. So, really, really good moment for Tennessee football having Al Wilson up there. Tennessee got some additions to the staff. Another person from Alabama, that is Carter Blount, who comes from Alabama. He's going to be the special teams analyst, and he's worked at several different major programs, but he is now part of the Jordan Pruitt staff. And do I know much about him? Not really. But he worked at some major programs.
He's done some things with some guys.
He did that. It's not like we know about him like Chris Winkie or anything, But, he's worked at LSU. He's worked at, Georgia, some SEC programs. He's coming over from Alabama. He's given an opportunity to join Pruitt's staff. So that's always good.
It's almost like a trade-off for they're taking Butch Jones.
It seems like it, doesn't it?
And
I think we won that trade.
Carter Blunt. I couldn't think of his last name. We'll take Carter Blunt.
We are winning that trade.
I still can't get over the picture that surfaced over the weekend of him in one of the campus stores.
Mm-hmm.
How desperate are you for attention to go into a campus store for apparel when you know that you can make one phone call?
I mean, I have to assume Butch was just looking for maybe an Alabama watch, an Alabama blazer. A tie. What we all know that Butch.
He wanted somebody to take his picture.
It was his retail therapy.
Let's be honest.
And then maybe just out of convenience, someone sees him, and he gets posted online. No, it's absolutely absurd. Just everything about that situation is totally ridiculous. I have absolutely no defense for it.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but good luck to him.
Yeah.
Good luck to him. He is a father of 3 young boys, and he's getting paid a lot of money. I'm not a big fan of Butch Jones and how he treated people here, but at the end of the day, I want him to grow. And if you can go to Alabama and you can learn how to handle business, if you humble yourself, because he came in humble, and then really quickly he got too much power and he changed and ran off a lot of people that helped him get to Tennessee. Everybody that was with him from Cincinnati that helped him and kept his butt out of trouble, he turned his back on. And guys like Chris Bagnardi, who
got thrown under the
bus by him.
Bus.
different assistant coaches, strength coaches. They got, their careers were greatly affected. And so I hope Butch is a better coach, better person being with Nick Saban. I really do. I hope he's successful moving forward. I really do. Hope he learns. Tennessee got themselves a grad transfer, not the quarterback, but a kicker. And this is so underrated. Guys, this move is underrated. Aaron Medley came in as one of the best kickers in the country. And Aaron Medley had some talent, but really fell with consistency. He had a hard time, man. He had a hard time with consistency, to the point where we had long field goal kickers and we had short field goal kickers. I don't know why this is such a problem, but Alabama's had this problem. It's the reason why they could not win the championship in regulation. Alabama's had problems over the years with field goal kickers. Tennessee is now in a situation where there's going to be some competition. Ryan Tice, grad transfer from Michigan, is joining Tennessee. And he'll have 2 years of play. He's going to walk on. He made all of his extra point attempts at Michigan.
He hasn't played a lot, but he has played some.
Yeah. He made all of the extra points, but when he attempted a field goal, he missed it. And he attempted one in Michigan, and he missed that one.
40-yarder.
He does have a huge leg. So on kickoffs, this is very, very important, because you don't want to put your defense in a bad spot to start drives by giving up a great return. Evan Berry was great at that. He really helped our offense out, put the defense in a bad spot the opposing defense in a bad spot because he would return it to the 40-yard line. I mean, right there, you pick up one first down and kick and punt it, you're flipping the field. You're making the other offense drive the ball 80, 90 yards. So field position is so important. If you can add a guy like Ryan Tice, and if he doesn't kick one field goal and all he does is kickoffs,
touchback after touchback.
Oh man, that's the hidden yards in a football game. So this is a big pickup. Is it as big as a quarterback pickup? It could be. It could be bigger. It could not be. But
if a kicker can come through for you and be consistent and be good, and maybe this kid will be, that's giant. Kicker can turn a game completely. So we'll see.
That's cool though. He's coming from Michigan, another blue blood, huge stadium, to another blue blood and another huge stadium, great fan base, and so I can't wait to hear him after a couple months or whatever here in Knoxville, and he can maybe compare the two experiences. I think that'd be a pretty cool interview if he's allowed to do that.
The big house. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see most college football players being able to play at two big programs like that. Now, Shaq Wiggins played for 3 different programs, and Shaq Wiggins still talking about UT, man. I saw that on Twitter. Somebody needs to get to Shaq Wiggins and tell Shaq, man, dude, just stop. We know you didn't play like you should have played. A lot of the fans were on your side. You don't dog out UT like that, man. Your coach made a bad decision. You were in the doghouse with your coach. Talk about that coach. Don't talk about the entire football program and use UT like it was an entire fan base. Because all it's doing is hurting you when you are talking to scouts. And he didn't get invited to the combine, which means he's going to have to participate in the pro day. So you might want to start using Butch Jones' name instead of using UT's name, because you still need UT to do your pro day. Use Butch's name. Say coaching staff, but don't say UT. You still need UT. You have a pro day around the corner, and you need their facilities. Swain Event, be right back.
Hour 2 of the Swain Event is brought to you by Premier Surgical Associates. Visit premiersurgical.com to find out about all the procedures and services they offer to help you live a better life. Premier Surgical Associates, expertise you can trust.
Craving homemade flavors that don't take hours in the kitchen? Mrs. Grissom's cheese spreads and chicken salads are the perfect go-to. Ready-to-eat meals and snacks found in the meat or dairy section at the grocery store, with flavors of home in every bite. Whether you crave the classic Mrs. Grissom's pimento cheese or the gold gluten-free select cranberry pecan chicken salad, enjoy the sweet taste of a home-cooked meal in every container. Select the best. Select Mrs. Grissom's.
Small town, like a small town when I'm with you.
You're driving home, flashing blue lights in your rearview mirror. You pull over, step out of your car, and the next thing you know, you're being arrested for driving under the influence. Now what do? We all should be responsible, but remember, just because you're arrested doesn't mean you're guilty. Call criminal defense and DUI attorney Marcos Garza at 865-540-8300. The investigative teams at the Garza Law Firm know the justice system inside and out. They utilize cutting-edge technologies and investigative methods to prepare your specific case. Before you plead guilty to any criminal charges, call criminal defense and DUI attorney Marcos Garza. Put his number in your phone right now, 865-540-8300, because you never know when you or a friend will need it. Don't say guilty. Say Garza. 865-540-8300. 865-540-8300 and GarzaLaw.com.
Voted Best Barbecue in City View Magazine and a top 100 barbecue restaurant in the country, Dead End is a no-brainer when you are craving the smoky flavor of quality Q. Dead End makes it easy to enjoy their fantastic menu with online ordering and local delivery with Valet Gourmet. That's right, you can have Dead End brought to you. Can't think of the spread for your next event? Get Dead End to cater it. Check them out online, deadendbbq.com. Dead End Barbecue. The search is over.
Goes your car insurance.
Nobody likes surprises, so switch to Erie Rate Lock. Get a great rate that stays that way even after an accident, ticket, or inflation. In fact, it's locked until you change a car, driver, or your address.
Your Erie agent in Knoxville is InsureFit RM. Get a quote at 865-684-4900. That's 865-684-4900.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
More than 20 million Americans suffer from gallbladder disease, and if you're one of them, Premier Surgical Associates can help. Gallbladder removal is one of the most common and safe surgeries available, and Premier has experienced physicians who are trained in the latest techniques for diagnosing and surgically treating gallbladder disease. Don't keep putting up with the pain. Visit premiersurgical.com right now to find out all the ways they can help you live a better life. Premier Surgical Associates. Expertise you can trust.
Cryptology Escape Rooms in Pigeon Forge is the area's top-rated new attraction. With 4 unique escape room experiences to choose from, Cryptology has something for everyone. At Cryptology, you and your friends have 1 hour to solve the clues, riddles, and puzzles that lead to your escape. From first-timers to seasoned escape room pros, Cryptology has something for everyone. This is an experience you have to see to believe. Located on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge, Cryptology is a short trip from Knoxville. Come see for yourself why thousands of satisfied visitors have rated Cryptology the best escape room experience in East Tennessee. Cryptology is also a great place for corporate team building exercises or holiday outings. Visit cryptologywithak.us now or call 865-366-1796 for more information or to book your Cryptology experience. That's cryptologywithak.us or 865-366-1796. If you need a better night's sleep, you have to visit Better Mattress. With 6 area locations in Maryville, Knoxville, and Oak Ridge, there is a Better Mattress near you. Locally and employee-owned with exclusive mattresses handcrafted in East Tennessee, there really is not another place like Better Mattress in town. Not only do they know what they're doing, they care about what they're doing. Better Mattress has a worry-free 100-night guarantee. Get started now. Visit BetterMattress.com. That's BEDRmattress.com and click on Mattress Prescription. Good night just got better.
We have all made the mistake of dropping or breaking our smartphones. See? But did you know that you can have it repaired for a fraction of the cost it takes to replace it? Well, you can, because iDrop is the area's leading mobile repair store, home of the 1 hour or less phone repair, 1-year parts warranty, and #1 customer service. Broken screens, cracked cameras, charging ports, batteries, you break it, we'll fix it. If you didn't break your phone, protect it with one of our leading accessories such as LifeProof, OtterBox, UAG, Incipico, Caseology, and Spec. Visit our West Hills location at 7115 Kingston Pike between Office Depot and Hardee's, or call 865-888-9740 and speak with our trained technicians to see how we can get your phone working today.
As the weather grows colder, insects begin to become dormant. That does not mean that you don't need to safeguard your home from pests. Now is the perfect time to begin treatment to prevent issues in the spring. Let Southeast Termite and Pest Control handle all of your pest control needs. Southeast is locally and family owned and has been in business since 1971. They are a full-service pest control company that includes mosquito treatments, bed bugs, fall invaders, spring issues, carpenter bees, etc. They even offer liquid termite treatments with the market's best termiticide. There are no salesmen to deal with. The technicians give the pricing and provide the service, and the owners are always available. So contact Southeast Termite and Pest Control at 865-925-3700 and online at southeasttermite.com. Chance of showers today, mainly before 11. Cloudy through mid-morning, then gradually clearing with a high near 62 and a low around 35. A 30% chance of snow tomorrow, then a chance of rain. Partly sunny with a high near 44 and a low around 27. Partly sunny Thursday with a high near 42. Weather on the Swain Event is brought to you by B-Dry. If your basement is wet or cracked, B-Dry can help. BDry.com.
All right, guys. I want to bring up a attaboy. March Madness is around the corner, so we're gonna see a lot of this. And you know, as men, we're supposed to be macho and not show emotion and be tough and all that good stuff. And you're not gonna see a lot of that during March Madness. You're gonna see grown men cry. You're gonna see young men cry. I remember seeing. Remember when Gonzaga lost that one year and Adam Morrison was like bawling. We seen Tim Tebow bawling on the sideline with a bended knee. I've been there senior day and bawling my eyes out with my senior teammates and my team because it's the last time I was gonna run through the tee. I've been there, and so we all go through that. Last night, the MAAC tournament game between Iona and Fairfield. Fairfield's leading scorer, Tyler Nelson, was exiting the game. They were down. The game was over. So here's a chance to give a player the standing ovation that he deserves. So the coach checked him out, and the coach met him as he's approaching the bench, and it was a very emotional moment. They hugged it out, head coach Sidney Johnson, and man, they was balling on the sideline together, hugging. And I just want to give an attaboy to Tyler Nelson for being Fairfield's all-time leading scorer, and Sidney Johnson, man, for just a cool moment in sports.
I love that you bring that up, Jason. I really do, Charlie. I don't mean to cut you off, but just the passion and the realness from the still image. I know it's a video, but the still image on ESPN, you can just see Sidney Johnson, the head coach, I mean, putting his weight on this player, so appreciative of all the effort that he's put out there for not only the team that he's coaching, but his entire tenure. I think they started there together, so it's just a really cool story. Good call.
And it's just one of the biggest reasons why I think this time of year and March Madness in general with the conference tournaments and the NCAA tournament are just what makes it so special is because for any of these seniors, it is such an emotional time because your time doing what you love, unless you're an NBA player, and if you know the statistics there, I think it's something like 1.5% of all players in the NCAA end up making it to the NBA. Like it's a minute amount. So most seniors aren't going to go on to the NBA, keep playing basketball, and your career on the basketball court is coming to an end, and it's this extremely emotional thing, and there's just so much meaning wrapped up in these games when it comes down to do or die, and I love that so much. It really gets me. Brings somebody starts cutting onions, and I got my eyes start sweating. Onions.
Well,
but I just love it so much. It's so great.
Well, I think it explains a little bit of why, and we didn't know this earlier. But Rick Barnes Sr., he went back to Austin to attend T.J. Ford's graduation.
Yeah.
And how T.J. Ford feels about Rick Barnes, man, he loves him like a father. And so many times we see where coaches, they just sometimes look at these athletes as a way for them to advance, either getting a raise or getting an extension, getting more money, or possibly getting a different title, moving up the ladder. But you have these real relationships that take place between a player and a coach, and you cherish those forever. And so that's my attaboy today. But I do want to go back though to Shaq Wiggins, because he needs to be given advice. He needs to be given advice. Tennessee was his third stop. And I remember the moment that we heard that Shaq Wiggins was coming to Tennessee. I was excited. I was pumped. I knew he was a good player at previous stops. Didn't necessarily have the career at those stops that he wanted to have because he probably would still have been at Georgia, right? But I knew he was a good player. He would help us. It would be a good fit on the football field. And as a staff, you got to have different members of your staff that can identify with different personalities in your team. And Shaq Wiggins was a guy that needed some people in that program that was going to allow Shaq Wiggins to trust and for him to go out there and play his best. And we saw what happened with Juwan Jennings. We saw it happen with some other players, but a little bit more discreet. Guys not playing as much. Guys being hurt more than it seemed. But Shaq Wiggins was benched. He was, he's been vocal. And this is not the best way to handle this.
So do you want to read what he said?
Yes. Go ahead and read it. Read his tweet from yesterday at 10:47 a.m.
So I think he meant to say I should, if I am reading this correctly.
But read it verbatim.
Verbatim it says, I shouldn't be at the Combine. My last year at UT was so terrible for many reasons. I wasn't myself there. But then again, I needed my past mistakes and lessons, be it my pro day March 19 at UT. That's so, reading it the way, it would make much more sense if it says, I should be at the Combine.
It's supposed to say I should.
My last year at UT was so terrible for many reasons. I wasn't myself there. Yeah, most of the guys that played for Butch weren't. And then again, I needed my past mistakes and lessons, be it my pro day March 19 at UT. It's not like you didn't need to put that out there.
And
was he being asked, why aren't you at the Combine? I think he knew that answer. I don't think that answer needed to be reiterated.
Yeah, you played in like
especially
three
somebody
games.
on Twitter who was probably asking, that probably urged this response or sparked this response.
I'm bringing this up and discussing it as if like he was sitting right here and I could put my arm around him and have a conversation with him. Just as a former Vol to another former Vol. I'm not bringing this up to try to down him or throw him under the bus or rip him, whatever, or make fun of him. And I'm only bringing it up because I know this video can be replayed. You can go back on Facebook Live and Periscope, and you can replay this video. And so hopefully he gets a chance to hear this. Everyone knows what happened under Butch Jones. Look at Alvin Kamara. Look what he's doing. Look at Josh Dobbs when he was not here and how bad the offense looked. We know. Everyone knows that already. That's why Butch Jones is not here. He's not coaching anymore. That's why he's at Alabama. He's needing Nick Saban to save his career. Shaq, everyone knows. Everyone knows. But right now, man, you are in an evaluation stage with the NFL. Your focus should only be on improving your skills as a DB, improving your times, whether it's 40, shuttle, 3-cone, all your energy and focus should be on pro day. Also, you're going to have to answer questions about why you played at 3 different schools. And this tweet does nothing to help you. You are in evaluation stage. The moment you sign a letter of intent, or even before then, you probably had a goal of going to the NFL. So you have to ask yourself, does this help or does this hurt? This does not help. Is it true? yes, you should be at the combine because you should have played more this last season to be able to go to the combine. But all people see is I should be at the combine. My last year at Tennessee was so terrible for many reasons. I wasn't myself there. We know. But when you use UT like that, it makes it look like there's a school problem, there's a culture problem, and
makes it look like you're pointing the finger
at Tennessee above Butch Jones. Yeah, Butch Jones allowed the culture to be bad with the football program, but it's just not smart right now because you're in an evaluation process, and you're saying be it at your pro day. You don't need to say that. Because, first of all, pro day is not like an event where, like, fans can come and watch. You can't go in there unless you're media or a scout or NFL personnel. So no one's coming to your pro day except for maybe your immediate family, your agent, and that's it. NFL personnel will be there.
I mean, and the media will, if you perform well, the media will stump for you because, we'll put out tweets like, oh, Shaq Wiggins, look at this performance, things like that. Like, people can do the PR for you. If you're good, you're good. They'll find you. They'll find you.
Don't hurt yourself.
Exactly. You don't need to
put the shovel down.
Exactly.
It's just
if you're good, they'll find you.
It's just not needed, man. 3 schools, and then what happened last year. It's not. I don't think it's a real good move here. I'm surprised this tweet's still up. It does not look. It's just not a good look, man. This is an evaluation process. The only thing you should worry about, in the eyes of the NFL scouts, is just football. You want to come across as that you eat, sleep, and breathe football. Nothing else matters.
I think Volstorm is right here. He said, I think you're reading it wrong. It looks like Shaq's saying, after such a bad year, he has no business being at the combine. So that does make sense.
That's how I read it.
I shouldn't be at the combine because my last year at UT was so terrible.
Yes.
For many reasons. I wasn't myself there. But then again,
it's like he's answering the question, why aren't you at the combine?
Yeah.
Why aren't you up there working?
Sense. Yeah. Still a decently ill-advised tweet.
Even that.
Still unnecessary.
And I see that too. Like I see that. You look at other tweets from Shaq, and it just is not this is not a good time for that. And this is me just trying to give him advice. It's not me trying to come down on him at all. Everyone knows what he had to deal with. But from experience, all scouts want to know is that, do you love football enough to put everything else to the side and only focus on football? And right now, that should be your only thing that you're doing. That's why Orlando Brown's bench press and his 40 times and all those testing numbers that are bad, it looks like he has not done anything during this time.
I think we can all say we're pretty sure he didn't do anything.
Yeah. During
14 reps?
Yeah.
You're a tackle? Come on, buddy.
Yeah. During pro day, if you're out there and you're gassed and you're tired, that's showing the scouts that you are out of shape, that you have not prepared anything at all. You gotta come across that way. So, however you read it, I shouldn't be at the combine. He's saying I shouldn't be at the combine, because my last year at Tennessee was terrible for so many reasons. I wasn't myself. You admitting that, I just don't think I don't think it's needed. And you're going to participate at UT's pro day, so you don't want to come across unintentionally or intentionally throwing Tennessee under the bus. You don't want to come across that way. Whether you're trying to do it or not, you don't want that. You still need UT to show the scouts that you can play. You need pro day. You only get one opportunity now. So just trying to give advice. All right. We got For What coming up next. We have Trey Wallace that will join us in studio in hour 3. Tennessee in a tournament, man. Ranked 13th in the country.
Ironic.
Woo!
How ironic.
top 15 basketball program. Wow. Very ironic. Swain Events, stay with us.
Hour 2 of the Swain event is brought to you by Premier Surgical Associates. Visit premiersurgical.com to find out about all the procedures and services they offer to help you live a better life. Premier Surgical Associates, expertise you can trust.
Charlie Burris here. If you ever see me wearing a cool Tennessee-themed t-shirt on the show or out around town, I can tell you, it came from nothing too fancy. These guys have the most awesome vintage-style men's and women's t-shirt designs for all ages. From the TriStar to Sunsphere to Norris Lake, they have apparel for everything that you love about East Tennessee. And they don't just have t-shirts either. They also have blankets, glassware, koozies, stickers, and more. Find all of the incredible stuff that Nothing Too Fancy has to offer at 435 Union Avenue in downtown Knoxville or at nothingtoofancy.com. You'll love it. I promise everyone will be asking you where you got that cool t-shirt from. Again, it's Nothing Too Fancy. 435 Union Avenue in downtown Knoxville or nothingtoofancy.com.
No one will be selling pre-owned vehicles for less this month than Beatty Chevrolet. Find massive pre-owned savings on over 250 vehicles. Chevys, Toyotas, Hondas, Fords, Nissans, Jeeps, Subarus, and more. Save up to 50% off original MSRP. 50% off, like this pre-owned 16 Chevy Malibu, now $13,995. And a pre-owned 14 Hyundai Santa Fe, $15,995. Plus, buy with confidence with the Beatty warranty for life.
Hyundai Santa Fe stock number P6279A, Malibu stock number P6311 plus tax activities. Subject to prior sales. Savings include all manufacturer and dealer incentives and rebates. Not all buyers will qualify with approved credit. See dealer for details.
Want a custom-themed tumbler, bottle, or koozie to show off your team spirit the way you want to? Look no further than Game Time Sidekicks. Every design has you, the fan, in mind. All of their tumblers, bottles, and koozies are double-walled, vacuum-insulated stainless steel, and their quality is second to none in the tumbler market. Game Time Sidekicks offers full-color tumblers with many different logo options, so fans will have something they are proud to carry around. With the holidays right around the corner, a Game Time Sidekicks product makes the perfect gift. Use promo code SWAIN at checkout to get 20% off your entire purchase at GameTimeSidekicks.com. They also offer $5 flat rate shipping. Be sure to check out the Game Time Workshop on the website and customize your tumbler. Carry your team with Game Time Sidekick.
Gentlemen, when it comes to health and quality of life, there are numbers every man needs to know, including our testosterone number. I recommend going to Low T Center. They make it quick and easy to get your levels checked, and it's covered by most health insurance, with results in about 20 minutes. Low T levels can make you feel tired and grumpy. It can raise your cholesterol, cause weight gain, and loss of muscle mass. Low T Center's physicians specialize in treating low T in men. Listen to me here. They know men's health and are reinventing men's health care. Call 865-392-1388 or go to lowtcenter.com. At some point in your life, you're going to need an attorney. You need a guy like Jared Castile with the law firm of Butler, Vines, and Babb. Jared Castile is East Tennessee born, and he understands what giving his all truly means. To Jared, every case is big and every client is important. He will aggressively push your case to make sure you are quickly paid every dollar that you deserve. Give Jared Castile a call, 865-244-3933, and talk with him directly. His office is located at 2701 Kingston Pike. So if you've been injured in a car wreck, let Jared Castile and Butler, Vines, and Babb fight for you.
Hey, Annie, you're the spokesperson for Toyota Knoxville, right?
That's right.
Why should I buy from Toyota Knoxville?
Are you looking for new or used vehicles?
Does it matter?
No, because Toyota Knoxville has over 390 new Toyotas on the ground and over 350 pre-owned vehicles available to choose from.
Okay, so big selection.
And a lifetime warranty at no charge on all new and select pre-owned vehicles.
A lifetime warranty.
A non-factory limited lifetime powertrain warranty with unlimited miles. Plus 30 years of experience in Knoxville, not just serving our customers, serving our community.
And the buying experience?
Hello, it's Toyota Knoxville. Read the reviews. Talk to anybody that's been there.
Okay. Where am I going?
Toyota Knoxville is at I-40 and the Lover Road exit. Go to Parkside Drive. You can't miss it.
Can I tell them Annie sent me?
I wish you would. If you're passionate about the car you drive, come meet the people that are passionate about the way they sell at Toyota Knoxville. ToyotaKnoxville.com. Warranty good at participating dealers.
Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union, a place where you belong.
Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union has helped people save money for almost 80 years. Whether it's free checking, financing a vehicle, or purchasing that new home, Alcoa 10 is here to help you. Better rates, better service. Check them out at atfcu.com.
Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union, a place where you belong.
Member NCUA.
Senior Home Assistance is East Tennessee's largest in-home care provider, and they're still growing. Right now, Senior Home Assistance is hiring full-time and part-time employees. If you or someone you know is looking for a rewarding career that changes people's lives, call Senior Home Assistance today. Our staff of compassionate providers help senior citizens and those with injuries or disabilities live in the comfort of their own home while providing families the comfort of knowing their loved one is well cared for. Senior Home Assistance has many openings right now. Call 865-769-4170 today or visit www.seniorhomeassistance.com for more information. That's 865-769-4170 or www.seniorhomeassistance.com. Senior Home Assistance is an equal opportunity employer.
There is a 60% chance of showers today, mainly before 11. Cloudy through mid-morning, then gradually clearing with a high near 62 and a low around 35. A 30% chance of snow tomorrow, then a chance of rain. Partly sunny with a high near 44 and a low around 27. Partly sunny Thursday with a high near 42. Weather on the Swain Event is brought to you by B-Dry. If your basement is wet or cracked, B-Dry can help. BDry.com.
Eight six five 200-5402. Almost at the old number. VFL 16 says, I love Whitten as much as the next Vol fan, but I hate taking down Reggie. Yeah, I'm with you, man. But when you have so many great players associated with Tennessee football, it's gonna be you're gonna have that feeling. So
it all needed a facelift, no matter what. Whether it was replacing Reggie with a new picture of Reggie, it had to come down either way.
Yeah, it was
because it's worn and tattered. It's been up there for years. It had to come down. I get that 100%. I mean, like we've already talked about on this show today, Reggie is just a legend. He's unbelievable.
But if we're talking facelift, scrape the rust.
Yeah, it needs a whole
off the end zone. When I'm driving up in the Vol Navy, that's the last thing I want to be showing people when they're riding with me for the first time. I mean, oh yeah, look at our beautiful stadium, the Jumbotron. Don't look at the rust there; it's pretty gross. But up here, we're gonna park and we're gonna have a great time.
If we're getting real about it, they need to just put a new Jumbotron up there because it is old and outdated, and Tennessee has a whole lot of money to spend on stuff like that. But
it's coming. We'll be okay. So earlier in the show, like the first 10 minutes, Andy called in and he's talking about his tattoo he just got. So we were joking around with him, told him he needed to get a teardrop. So I was only joking. Andy knows we were joking. Only joking. Andy's not gonna go get a teardrop, right, Andy?
Please,
don't get a teardrop. Andy was totally joking about a Power T teardrop. Don't do that. Nacho says, don't tell that boy to get a teardrop. You're so full of crap, Swain. Yeah, I know. I am full of crap. I am. I was totally joking.
Speaking of tattoos, you think there's any ill-advised butch bandwagon tattoos out there, like a hashtag brick by brick?
Without a doubt.
There's some out there.
Want Hub City?
Let's go to Hub City Vol fan. Hub City, good morning. Jackson, Tennessee.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
So glad to have Jackson, Tennessee represented on the side of Neyland Stadium.
That's right, man. That's right.
I don't know if y'all talked about this, but I kind of thought the Tubby Smith rant yesterday was very interesting from his perspective, because I think it's weird that the coaches want to complain about players they recruited leaving, but, man, they bounce on those kids like it ain't nothing.
It's true.
It was interesting yesterday, Hub City. I agree with you. Tubby was in his feels.
But did,
yeah, I mean, it just, it kills me. I mean, it's just like, Scott Frost. I mean, even Robert Gillespie for us. I mean, you use them to recruit these kids, and then either they fire them, or as soon as somebody with a better job offer comes along, they're gone.
So if I guess we can give full context here because we haven't talked about what Tubby said. The general gist of what he said was letting kids transfer freely teaches them to quit because they can just walk away if they don't like the situation. And I agree. It's pretty hypocritical because the coaches can just peace out. And
he said, "I've been in this business a long time, never seen anything like it. We've had over 800 Division I players transfer last year. We're teaching them how to quit. That's what we're doing. That's not going well. Let's quit."
In my entire stance on that, I don't necessarily disagree. I think players transferring all over the place at whatever whim is not good. It's not good for the game. It's not good for the player to transfer all over the place like that. But here's the fact. These players aren't employees, technically, in the eyes of the NCAA, and they should be allowed to do that because a regular student is allowed to transfer wherever they want at the drop of a hat as long as they get into that school. So why is an athlete not allowed to? Because in the eyes of the NCAA, they're not employees. They're student athletes. They don't do anything extra for the university. Nope, they're only student athletes. So it's a conundrum.
On that same thing, if you are an employee, I mean, if you haven't signed a non-compete and you get mad at Swain, you could go work at a different radio show there in Knoxville.
Yep.
I mean, there's no difference. So even if they are considered employees, which they're not, you can still quit. It may not be the best thing for your, for your career, but that doesn't mean you can't do it.
You're right.
So I mean, if a college coach can quit with years left on his contract and get bought out, why can't the kid?
Oh boy.
That does not make sense to me for a grown man to get on there and complain about college kids quitting when he's done the same thing to them on more than one spot.
Woo! This is. Yeah, I was about to.
You about to bring that up?
I was about to. Yeah. You can go ahead and say it though.
So Swain just opened up Tubby's Wikipedia page, and under Tubby's picture on Wikipedia, it says Tubby Smith, perennial quitter.
Yeah, I mean that's what kills me. It's like, hey, don't do what I do. Do what I say. And I mean, you sitting there in those kids' living rooms, and Swain of all of us is the only one that's been through that. But you're promising them the world and lying to them, and then you go get mad when they call you on your lies. That bugs me.
Yeah,
I am right there with you.
Hub City, man. Thanks for that phone call, man. Appreciate that.
All right, yeah, y'all have a great day.
You too, man. This is not like a black and white.
It's a tough issue
because you read these comments, and you can read these comments as just D1 coach saying that we're teaching players how to quit, and just regular D1 coach can't say something like that because it's hypocritical. Because just D1 coach bounces all the time. But this was Tubby Smith saying this. And Tubby Smith, from his track record, has not been one to just up and leave like that. It's been because he was pushed out. He was pushed out of Kentucky.
Yep.
He was pushed out of Minnesota. He was pushed out, of other places.
He left Texas Tech.
And he's probably going to be pushed out of Memphis.
I would not be surprised if he gets fired after this year. I wouldn't be surprised.
There are circumstances to where if you're in a bad situation and it's not a good fit and you've tried to make it work, okay, it's best for you to leave. There's a lot of things said about staying in a marriage and how important that is. We live in the Bible Belt. How important marriage is and staying in a marriage. But if you're in a marriage and it's abusive, verbally and physically, I mean, you're going to have to get out of it. Sorry, divorce may be bad in the eyes of some people, but you got to get out of that marriage.
So
all right?
that's a great point. And Tubby continues something kind of along those lines. He said his father asked him when he was wanting to transfer away from High Point back in 1969, well, did somebody do something to you? Did somebody hit you?
Yes.
And he replied to his father, no. And then several other questions. You still getting your scholarship, aren't you? They're still feeding you, aren't you? They're still housing you, aren't you? They're still getting an education to you, aren't they? And he had to reply yes to all of them. So it was about sticking to a commitment in the Smith household, and that's why Tubby ultimately stuck it out at High Point.
Why are you wanting to transfer? I think that's a very important question, because I'll use myself for an example. I was told, hey, I'm going to have a chance to come in, play, maybe even start. Wasn't promised I was going to start, but have a chance. But I was not told about James Banks and Mark Jones being a wide receiver. That would have been very, very weak of me, that the moment I saw these two new dudes in the room and, fall camp wasn't going the way I wanted to go, and I wasn't a starter my freshman year, to transfer for that reason. But if I went on for 2 or 3 years and I just could not crack the depth chart, and if I want to play, the better decision for me to make is to go somewhere else where I have a better chance to play, then I think transferring in that situation is understandable. But just transferring just because it gets a little bit tough, I think that's what Tubby Smith is talking about. And in that I agree.
So after he replied yes to all of those questions that his dad had for him, his dad responded, well, you can't come home. Your bed's been taken, but you can join the Army. Tubby said that's the best thing anyone has ever said to me.
Yeah, but Tubby needs to understand that
it's not 1969.
Every transfer situation is not the same.
Yeah.
Every student-athlete that's thinking about transferring or transfers, they don't do it for the same exact reason. It's not just because I'm not playing, I want to go home. It can be for different reasons. And so this is not a black and white. This is a gray area. And Tubby is right in what he's saying, that we do have people transferring more now than ever just because it's a little hard. They're not willing to stick it out, because we've gotten softer. Kids have gotten more sensitive. That is true.
100%.
So I'm okay with Tubby saying this, because Tubby is not freaking one of these coaches that wanted to leave after 1 year because it was hard, or told kids he was going to be here one day, then go on the next, and didn't even tell his players. He didn't pull a Bobby Petrino where he left notes on the lockers.
Found a way to scheme his players off the team so he didn't have to go and have a hard conversation with
it was just like he didn't operate that way. So I'm okay with Tubby Smith saying that. But just regular D1 coach complaining about transfers, I don't know about that, because the regular D1 coach will leave in a second for more money in a better situation. So we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll go to the phones. And Hour 3 is coming up around the corner. Hour 2 was brought to you by Premier Surgical and PremierSurgical.com.
You don't have to be embarrassed or ashamed if you have hemorrhoids by the age of 50. More than 50% of Americans suffer from this painful condition. And thankfully, the Premier Hemorrhoid Treatment Center in Knoxville offers a non-invasive, non-surgical solution. It's infrared coagulation. It's tough to say. It's a quick and painless laser procedure that shrinks and eliminates 90% of hemorrhoids. And best of all, IRC, or infrared coagulation, is covered by most insurance plans. If you are living with hemorrhoids, make sure you call the Premier Hemorrhoid Treatment Center today. It's 865-588-9952 and schedule a consultation. 865-588-9952. The Premier Hemorrhoid Treatment Center. Expertise you can trust.
Man, I had hemorrhoids for like the last 4 years or so, but yesterday it just went away, man. Just magically. It was weird. Just went away.
That's strange. I wonder what happened.
It just went away, man. They were huge, man.
I think we need to go to break.
They were huge in like November, and they got a little bit better. And then yesterday just went away, man.
Yeah, just boom.
Just disappeared, man. It was weird, man.
Strange.
Someone in the bed.
Hour 3 coming up.
pull over, step out of your car, and the next thing you know, you're being arrested for driving under the influence. Now what do you do? We all should be responsible, but remember, just because you're arrested doesn't mean you're guilty. Call criminal defense and DUI attorney Marcos Garza at 865-540-8300. The investigative teams at the Garza Law Firm know the justice system inside and out. They utilize cutting-edge technologies and investigative methods to prepare your specific case. Before you plead guilty to any criminal charges, call criminal defense and DUI attorney Marcos Garza. Put his number in your phone right now, 865-540-8300, because you never know when you or a friend will need it. Don't say guilty. Say Garza. 865-540-8300. 865-540-8300 and GarzaLaw.com.
Voted Best Barbecue in City View Magazine and a top 100 barbecue restaurant in the country, Dead End is a no-brainer when you are craving the smoky flavor of quality Q. Dead End makes it easy to enjoy their fantastic menu with online ordering and local delivery with Valet Gourmet. That's right, you can have Dead End brought to you. Can't think of the spread for your next event? Get Dead End to cater it. Check them out online, deadendbbq.com. Dead End Barbecue. The search is over.
Goes your car insurance.
Nobody likes surprises, so switch to Erie Rate Lock. Get a great rate that stays that way even after an accident, ticket, or inflation. In fact, it's locked until you change a car, driver, or your address.
Your Erie agent in Knoxville is InsureFit RM. Get a quote at 865-684-4900. That's 865-684-4900.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
More than 20 million Americans suffer from gallbladder disease, and if you're one of them, Premier Surgical Associates can help. Gallbladder removal is one of the most common and safe surgeries available, and Premier has experienced physicians who are trained in the latest techniques for diagnosing and surgically treating gallbladder disease. Don't keep putting up with the pain. Visit premiersurgical.com right now to find out all the ways they can help you live a better life. Premier Surgical Associates. Expertise you can trust.
Cryptology Escape Rooms in Pigeon Forge is the area's top-rated new attraction. With 4 unique escape room experiences to choose from, Cryptology has something for everyone. At Cryptology, you and your friends have 1 hour to solve the clues, riddles, and puzzles that lead to your escape. From first-timers to seasoned escape room pros, Cryptology has something for everyone. This is an experience you have to see to believe. Located on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge, Cryptology is a short trip from Knoxville. Come see for yourself why thousands of satisfied visitors have rated Cryptology the best escape room experience in East Tennessee. Cryptology is also a great place for corporate team building exercises or holiday outings. Visit cryptologywithak.us now or call 865-366-1796 for more information or to book your Cryptology experience. That's cryptologywithak.us or 865-366-1796. If you need a better night's sleep, you have to visit Better Mattress. With 6 area locations in Maryville, Knoxville, and Oak Ridge, there is a Better Mattress near you. Locally and employee-owned with exclusive mattresses handcrafted in East Tennessee, there really is not another place like Better Mattress in town. Not only do they know what they're doing, they care about what they're doing. Better Mattress has a worry-free 100-night guarantee. Get started now. Visit BetterMattress.com. That's BEDRmattress.com and click on Mattress Prescription. Good night. Just got
High volume, high volume, high volume.
Swain Event, let's get to the B-Dry Waterproofing Hotline. Let's get to Travis waiting so patiently. Thanks so much, Travis, for calling. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for being here. How y'all doing?
Man, we're doing great, man. Thank you for calling.
Hey, I took a little break from sports talk for a little bit after the whole coaching search thing. I'm getting back into it. I just had a question. Maybe you could answer. I'll get off the phone and catch it on the app. What was the deal with Robert Gillespie leaving? If you know anything, you can talk about it. And thanks again for the show, man.
Hey, thank you so much, man. You know, there's no secret Robert Gillespie is one of the best running back coaches, in the SEC. I'm willing to say in the country. I've been saying that for the last 2 or 3 years. What he did with Jalen Hurd, Alvin Kamara. You look at John Kelly, and anybody else who ran the ball for Tennessee, they were always coached up. You know, we didn't lay the ball on the ground that much. We always did a great job of protecting the quarterback in pass pro. Our running backs were coached up,
developed.
But at the same time, if you go and look at the players that Robert Gillespie has brought in, recruiting outside the running back position, it is not good enough for what Tennessee is trying to do in revamping this roster. Also, Pruitt and Robert Gillespie, they've never worked together before. And so when you have a staff, you want to have everyone on the same page. And Gillespie was so used to doing things a certain way under Butch Jones for 5 years. Maybe it was tougher for him to adapt to this new way of thinking and action that Jeremy Pruitt was putting forward. And so it was just best for everyone to go their separate ways. Robert Gillespie's a good football coach. He's a dang good running back coach. But for right now, Tennessee needs a little bit better of a recruiter. And that's been what you've seen with this staff. A bunch of guys who can freaking recruit and bring some dudes in, because that's what Tennessee needs. We are joined by Trey Wallace. You know him, man. Breaking news all over the place. He's
Not even tried to.
Yeah, you didn't even try, man. You know about Butch Jones in Alabama.
So living life.
Yeah, man. But Trey's in the building, man. He's in East Tennessee. So of course we got to bring him in, man. We got to bring him in. Trey, good morning, man.
Hey, buddy. Good morning to y'all. It's good to be here, and yeah, I'm in East Tennessee. Extended couple days. Had some business to take care of. So glad to be able to get in here with you guys and be able to enjoy y'all's presence and talk, Tennessee hoops, SEC football. Butch Jones actually being in Tuscaloosa last Friday, and pretty much looks like he's taking the job because he was meeting with commits last Friday at workouts. And so I don't think any more of the reports he's going to take the job. He's taking the job.
Yeah.
He's down there.
Yeah, man.
Breaking
news.
Thing. Yeah, because I've only seen it like as a report. What I put on what I put on our website, because for the most part with that stuff, I don't really break news. I just kind of do aggregation generally, and for that type of stuff, and I saw it on the Spun.
Yeah, the Spun.
They said something about it, which they're like only aggregation,
right?
And I'd never really seen them break news, but you're saying, as someone who I trust much more with that type of stuff.
Yeah, I talked to two recruits last night, and for Alabama, and he was down there at practice last Friday and introducing himself to all the recruits down there, and they were chit-chatting. He was around for the workouts, taking in the fourth quarter of workouts is what I was told. Pierce Quick, who the 5-star offensive lineman, who shut down everything and just sticking with Alabama, told me he had a good conversation with Butch Jones. And so, I think all the reports that can die down now that he hasn't taken it, it's out there. And if he's hanging around with recruits, you can't really do that if you're not a part of the staff.
Yeah, good trade-off, man. Tennessee gets Pruitt, gets Chris Winkie.
Right.
Get some other people from Alabama, Brian Niedermeyer. Tennessee just added another person to their support staff.
Yeah.
And all we have to do is give them Butch Jones. Tennessee wins that trade all day, every day. But we know where Alabama is as a program. We know they still have Nick Saban.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of work to do to get to that level. But I'll take that trade for sure.
Any day. Yeah, I guess he's having to buy his own gear, too. I guess that picture that came out, I guess Charlie saw it.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope that is the case, because we all know that Butch loves his retail therapy.
Right, exactly.
And so
talk about the picture.
Maybe he's happy to go to the bookstore, get his own Alabama stuff.
Someone take my
picture.
picture.
Like a
I'm in T-Town.
Farmer's outhouse.
Yeah, whatever it was. I genuinely don't know, but
you go anywhere in the state of Alabama, it's like that. So it is it is.
Trey, careful now. You from Mobile?
No, I didn't mean
you're
like
from
as a
Alabama.
No, I just meant there's gear everywhere. I mean,
yeah,
everywhere. I mean,
correct.
even the crack house has gear. Cracker Barrel.
Oh, okay.
That's what we call it, Cracker Barrel. Our family. I'll set up the crack house. All right, cool.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about that shady building behind the ice cream restaurant down the street. Got the windows broken out of it.
Right.
Yeah,
The crack house.
They sell Alabama apparel in the crack house in the state of Alabama.
They do. It happens, man.
Yeah.
That's how they roll.
Yeah,
Special on
Yeah,
koozies.
come on in, man. Just 25% off on this wall right here.
Right, yeah.
Just go ahead, man. Get your route tie gear.
No kidding, man.
And we have a cousins dating area over here. So
Yeah.
if you have a cousin in this area right here.
Oh my God.
dating area.
Well, we just went a whole new
incest
level
or
'cause
non-incest?
we're from Alabama, so what's
It's the new smoking, non-smoking.
I'm throwing shade at Alabama. Yeah. Hey, it's all good, man. I love my Huntsville. I am appreciative for my time there. Huntsville raised me, but
Never thought I would have to say, especially to you guys, stop looking at your cousins.
Dang, man. But Trey, you're from a different part.
Yeah.
That's you in deep. That's Bama. That's Bama territory.
Look,
Mobile,
I'm 65 stops. That's where I'm from. So when 65 stops, literally, that's my exit to my house down there. So hotbed of talent in that area.
A lot of talent.
Man, goodness gracious. Hopefully, for Tennessee's sake, they're down there recruiting in that area because that I-10 corridor right there.
Good quarterback came out of there at one point about 20 years ago.
There was a good quarterback, right? Yeah.
He's halfway decent, huh?
Yeah. T. Martin, good guy.
There's a lot of talent out of there, man. You go look at the NFL and look at those connections to Mobile, Alabama.
Right.
There's a lot of players from that area, man.
Yeah.
Hotbed for talent.
Yeah, so it's been good. So we'll see. There was one quarterback, A.J. McCarron. We'll see what he does with Hugh Jackson or the Browns. I think Hugh Jackson came out there yesterday and said, I'd want A.J. McCarron as my quarterback. So we'll see. How'd y'all react yesterday? I saw Charlie's video. He went viral.
Ish, yeah.
Taking down the banner. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I don't know what we were expecting to happen because Ben and I just genuinely said, let's just go. We got to go listen to Rick Barnes anyway. Let's go down there at like 11. We'll live stream it. Hopefully something will be going on.
Yeah.
And it just ended up fitting perfectly in that time slot. By 11:45, it was done. We went and listened to Rick at 12. And it wasn't – like I was hoping for a moment where it came down quickly, like a curtain dropping or something, and people who were standing, because there were a lot of people standing around watching, and I was hoping everyone would like burst into applause. Yeah, Butch is down. Like I sort of wanted a moment like that, and it never came, but it was cool nonetheless just to see, because I didn't know how it was gonna go. I didn't know what that was gonna be to see them, because they had talked about cranes and all these things. There was no crane that I saw, but
yeah, no need for a crane.
I was hoping there'd be like some Foo Fighters or something playing on
Couple
some
ropes and
loudspeakers or
pulleys.
something like that.
Maybe
like play Everlong or something like that as it comes down.
or maybe just the Pride.
Right.
This is like
right.
playing Rocky Top. 'cause-
Semi-sonic closing time as it just comes down.
well, we played Rocky Top in
I saw that.
Ben's car as it came down. There was a request of the folks that were watching, but fun nonetheless. And that it is gone. And Ben just sent a picture to our group text of us on TV yesterday talking about it.
On ATE, man, y'all famous, man. Y'all famous. Y'all are famous now, man.
Yeah, the news cornered us, and we
got Trey Wallace in here talking SEC sports on a roller coaster,
and a monster truck this past weekend.
Yeah,
That was
man.
God, that was scary.
Yeah, man, you going outside the lines for sure, man. I like it though. I like it.
That guy tripped me out.
Tennessee SEC regular season champions. We'll talk about the tournament, SEC tournament coming up with Trey Wallace, Charlie Burris, Brad Matthews in the building. Swain Event, fueled by Dead End Barbecue, Hour 3, powered by Low T Center, lowtcenter.com.
Hour 3 of the Swain Event is powered by Low T Center and lowtcenter.com. Do you know your numbers? Feel like you again. Let us help.
Charlie Burris here. If you ever see me wearing a cool Tennessee-themed T-shirt on the show or out around town, I can tell you, it came from nothing too fancy. These guys have the most awesome vintage-style men's and women's t-shirt designs for all ages. From the TriStar to Sunsphere to Norris Lake, they have apparel for everything that you love about East Tennessee. And they don't just have t-shirts either. They also have blankets, glassware, koozies, stickers, and more. Find all of the incredible stuff that Nothing Too Fancy has to offer at 435 Union Avenue in downtown Knoxville or at nothingtoofancy.com. You'll love it. I promise everyone will be asking you where you got that cool t-shirt from. Again, it's Nothing Too Fancy. 435 Union Avenue in downtown Knoxville or nothingtoofancy.com.
No one will be selling pre-owned vehicles for less this month than Beatty Chevrolet. Find massive pre-owned savings on over 250 vehicles. Chevys, Toyotas, Hondas, Fords, Nissans, Jeeps, Subarus, and more. Save up to 50% off original MSRP. 50% off, like this pre-owned 16 Chevy Malibu, now $13,995. And a pre-owned 14 Hyundai Santa Fe, $15,995. Plus, buy with confidence with the Beatty warranty for life.
Hyundai Santa Fe stock number P6279A, Malibu stock number P6311 plus tax activities. Subject to prior sales. Savings include all manufacturer and dealer incentives and rebates. Not all buyers will qualify with approved credit. See dealer for details.
Want a custom-themed tumbler, bottle, or koozie to show off your team spirit the way you want to? Look no further than Game Time Sidekicks. Every design has you, the fan, in mind. All of their tumblers, bottles, and koozies are double-walled, vacuum-insulated stainless steel, and their quality is second to none in the tumbler market. Game Time Sidekicks offers full-color tumblers with many different logo options, so fans will have something they are proud to carry around. With the holidays right around the corner, a Game Time Sidekicks product makes the perfect gift. Use promo code SWAIN at checkout to get 20% off your entire purchase at GameTimeSidekicks.com. They also offer $5 flat rate shipping. Be sure to check out the Game Time Workshop on the website and customize your tumbler. Carry your team with Game Time Sidekick.
Gentlemen, when it comes to health and quality of life, there are numbers every man needs to know, including our testosterone number. I recommend going to Low T Center. They make it quick and easy to get your levels checked, and is covered by most health insurance, with results in about 20 minutes. Low T levels can make you feel tired and grumpy. It can raise your cholesterol, cause weight gain, and loss of muscle mass. Low T Center's physicians specialize in treating low T in men. Listen to me here. They know men's health and are reinventing men's health care. Call 865-392-1388 or go to lowtcenter.com. At some point in your life, you're going to need an attorney. You need a guy like Jared Castile with the law firm of Butler, Vines, and Babb. Jared Castile is East Tennessee born, and he understands what giving his all truly means. To Jared, every case is big and every client is important. He will aggressively push your case to make sure you are quickly paid every dollar that you deserve. Give Jared Castile a call, 865-244-3933, and talk with him directly. His office is located at 2701 Kingston Pike. So if you've been injured in a car wreck, let Jared Castile and Butler, Vines, and Babb fight for you.
Hey, Annie, you're the spokesperson for Toyota Knoxville, right?
That's right.
Why should I buy from Toyota Knoxville?
Are you looking for new or used vehicles?
Does it matter?
No, because Toyota Knoxville has over 390 new Toyotas on the ground and over 350 pre-owned vehicles available to choose from.
Okay, so big selection.
And a lifetime warranty at no charge on all new and select pre-owned vehicles.
A lifetime warranty.
A non-factory limited lifetime powertrain warranty with unlimited miles. Plus 30 years of experience in Knoxville, not just serving our customers, serving our community.
And the buying experience?
Hello, it's Toyota Knoxville. Read the reviews. Talk to anybody that's been there.
Okay. Where am I going?
Toyota Knoxville is at I-40 and the Lover Road exit. Go to Parkside Drive. You can't miss it.
Can I tell him Annie sent me?
I wish you would. If you're passionate about the car you drive, come meet the people that are passionate about the way they sell at Toyota Knoxville. ToyotaKnoxville.com. Warranty good at participating dealers.
Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union, a place where you belong.
Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union has helped people save money for almost 80 years. Whether it's free checking, financing a vehicle, or purchasing that new home, Alcoa 10 is here to help you. Better rates, better service. Check them out at atfcu.com.
Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union, a place where you belong.
Member NCUA.
Senior Home Assistance is East Tennessee's largest in-home care provider, and they're still growing. Right now, Senior Home Assistance is hiring full-time and part-time employees. If you or someone you know is looking for a rewarding career that changes people's lives, call Senior Home Assistance today. Our staff of compassionate providers help senior citizens and those with injuries or disabilities live in the comfort of their own home while providing families the comfort of knowing their loved one is well cared for. Senior Home Assistance has many openings right now. Call 865-769-4170 today or visit www.seniorhomeassistance.com for more information. That's 865-769-4170 or www.seniorhomeassistance.com. Senior Home Assistance is an equal opportunity employer.
Hour 3, powered by Low T Center, lowtcenter.com. Swain Events, fueled by Dead End Barbecue, top 100 barbecue restaurant in America. Trey Wallace is in town, so that means he's going to stop by, man. He's going to stop by, hang out with the fellas here in the Swain Event. East Tennessee treating you good, Trey?
Yeah, man. Love East Tennessee, dude. It's, man, this area, you know, I stay up in the Pigeon Forge area, but yeah, man, I love East Tennessee. It rains a lot.
It does around this
starting
time.
to figure that out.
It feels like it.
Living in Seattle, but no, man, I love East Tennessee. Been coming here for many, many, many years now, so it's always good to get back.
Well, here we go, man. SEC tournament starts tomorrow. You got Georgia, you got Vanderbilt, the 12th seed versus the 13th seed in Vanderbilt. You just never know with Vandy, man. They could get hot. They have, you know, Riley LaChance who can fill it up at any given time. But Georgia, they have, I think, the SEC Player of the Year on their sideline. So this game can go several different ways, man. I think it'll be I think it'll be a good game to watch.
I like Jeff Roberson too for Vanderbilt.
Man, Roberson is a solid piece.
Yeah, he is. He's really stepped out. So if they can look, if Vanderbilt can get a game out of both Riley, if he can get hot behind the arc, and Roberson can do something, you know, that mid range, I think Vanderbilt's got a good chance of beating Georgia and advancing. You know, we'll just see how motivated Georgia is, right? Because I mean, coming off that loss this past weekend, and you don't really know if your coach is going to be back next year. I get they're trying to make a run in the tournament, but
they really needed that win against Tennessee.
That's why they should be motivated, is because Mark Fotts, I think, is coaching for his job.
Yeah, I remember last year when Tennessee's first game in the tournament was against Georgia, and pretty much the narrative was if he loses to Tennessee, Fox is fired.
Right.
And then it ended up J.J. Peterson saved his butt, and he gets another year. But J.J. Frazier, I'm sorry, J.J. Peterson. But
he'll be good.
Hopefully.
Colquitt County.
But Georgia's just been such a weird team because against Tennessee they play like a Final Four team, and then against everybody else they play like they're not even going to make the NIT. So they're an anomaly. Kind of sort of same with Vanderbilt. Obviously they didn't play too well against Tennessee, but they've just been really, really up and down. It'll be very, very interesting. I'm going to be there starting Wednesday night. I'm excited just to watch those games, kind of hang out, mill around, see what the deal is with these teams.
Vanderbilt's going to be, I think, that game will be close. And then the Mississippi State, South Carolina matchup.
Ole Miss.
Oh, I mean, Ole Miss. Yeah, Ole Miss is not playing for
that one. Shouldn't be close.
Much of anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. But it's tough to watch Ole Miss play basketball right now, man.
They're really bad.
You're not gonna watch that game.
Yeah,
really bad.
I'm gonna watch it, man. I'm gonna watch it, man.
My question would be to Steve Forbes, if Georgia makes that axe, you know, after they lost last night, ETSU, that was tough to see. But does Steve Forbes get the call from Georgia?
Would that not be frightening?
Oh yeah,
for Ball
it should
Nation?
be. Yeah. It should be for the whole SEC.
Would love it for Forbes. Great guy, and he's been doing great things and is treated like a king on that campus up in JC. But
missed the NCAA tournament this year because they lost last night to UNC Greensboro. But
still, what, like 23 wins?
Yeah,
they were 20-something and 8. They lost, or I guess 9 after the loss last night. But
I want Forbes to coach in the SEC just to be able to coach against Bruce Pearl. But I don't want to coach against him. So this is tough.
And I don't know if Bruce Pearl will be around all that much longer. But
maybe he can replace Bruce Pearl at Auburn. Now, that would be hilarious.
God, that would be something, man.
I keep hearing. Look,
that would be hilarious.
This is the
I
thing.
want to hear your thoughts on this.
This is the thing about Bruce Pearl.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I talked to a bunch of folks down in Auburn. And my big take on it is if they had, and I've said this for a while now, and it comes down to the SEC Coach of the Year, comes down to all the type thing. But if they had something on him at this moment, would Auburn really allow him to coach right now?
Everybody is coaching.
The evidence
I get that, but Auburn hasn't been in the news when it comes to NCAA problems since what, the beginning of November, the beginning of the season. They suspended the 2 players, made them ineligible, and they haven't been in the news since.
Do you think that we have coaching changes every year, football, basketball, because of wins and losses? Do you think there's going to be coaching changes in the country because of this FBI investigation, because of the Yahoo report?
Yeah.
And you don't think Bruce Pearl is going to be one of those?
I just right now, as covering SEC basketball, you look at it right now, and people always ask me, "Oh, who's your coach of the year?" "Oh, well, you can't vote for Bruce Pearl. He's going to be fired." Well, you don't know that. I'm just trying to straight here. We don't know anything yet. They have a new AD down at Auburn. I know they were doing an internal investigation. If more stuff comes out, which I expect it to do, I think Yahoo's doing a good job with their story. If more stuff comes out, then maybe they put the axe to Bruce Pearl. But as we sit right now, beginning of March, nothing else has come out in 4 to 5 months.
Nothing additional when it comes to proof on Bruce Pearl,
right?
Specifically,
and you think they would go after
numerous people.
But
would they go after Auburn? Like Auburn just sitting there, and Bruce Pearl is look. If Yahoo wanted to, they could have a huge piece by going after Bruce Pearl. And the fact that nothing has come out yet, again, about Bruce Pearl from Pat Forty, Pat Forty went after Will Wade before he went after Bruce Pearl. What's that say?
Here's my theory about Bruce and why I don't think that he's going to be coaching at Auburn next year or anywhere, is because he was among that group that had a staffer arrested by the FBI. And that staffer is staring down jail time. Yeah. He's not staring down the loss of his job. He lost his job. Right. His job's gone, and he'll never coach college basketball again.
Right.
But he's looking at jail time, and there is a difference between losing your job and jail time. And what is the motivation for that guy to cover for Bruce Pearl's butt when he's looking at going to prison?
And this would be, if something is found, be the 3rd time Bruce Pearl has been involved with the NCAA.
And I think that in that scenario, the NCAA would want to make
smokes there's fire. Man.
Would want to make an example of Pearl, and on top of that, he has publicly not cooperated fully with the investigation.
He said he's helping out,
and that's a giant red flag.
He turned in like $5 into compliance.
That was fantastic.
That's Florida. That's how he
good
helped
for
out.
them. He gave it to charity too.
Yeah, that's how he helped out. He reported Florida fans because it was on video, giving out some dollar bills.
But I think Chuck Person, and the fact mixed with the fact that he hasn't been fully complying with the investigation, those two things make me go like, ooh, I don't know about this for Bruce, because I just remember his when it was all coming to an end at Tennessee. Tennessee fans were still hanging on to hope. Oh, maybe this didn't actually happen. Oh, please don't let it be true, Bruce. No. And then the hammer came down.
He got fired because, first of all, he lied, but then
lied directly to the NCAA.
But come to find out, the UT lawyers had the information that he needed, so he didn't really have to lie. They just didn't give him the information, and he goes in and screws himself.
Yeah. They set him up.
Yeah,
they set him up.
They kind of, they did. So I look at the Auburn situation, and I'm like, okay, well, this is going to pick up, because look what Sean Miller did. Sean Miller looked at ESPN in the eye and said, "Hey, look, you might have something on me, but you're going to have to come harder at this."
That woman.
Right.
That's basically what we got. We got Clinton 2.0.
yeah. It's weird, man. The SEC tournament, that's going to be lit this week because that will be the best conference tournament, I think, in college basketball because there's at least 5 to 6 teams that can win it all.
So you think the SEC is going to be better? The tournament's going to be better than ACC?
I mean, what do we really look at? I mean, we're looking at Vatech. We're looking – they can make a run. We're looking at possibly Clemson. Then you have your UNC and your Duke and your Syracuse.
Guys.
But, but I mean, I think from top to bottom, I think the SEC this year – and the only reason I say that is because anybody
Charlie,
can beat
you hearing
anybody.
this?
Whoa. The SEC what? The SEC conference what? Do you think it's the –
From top to bottom, keywords.
Top to bottom?
Top to bottom. Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
I
do
don't
you think
agree.
The SEC, do you think the SEC, that's why I'm bringing it up.
Are we talking about against the ACC or in the country?
No. Do you think the SEC from top to bottom is better than the Big Ten top to bottom? Top to bottom.
Not just looking at the top 4 teams. Top to bottom.
Top to bottom.
No. Not the Big Ten.
Okay.
Not the Big Ten. I would put it up against I put it up against the ACC this year. This year I'd put it up against Pac-12, Missouri Valley Conference. I just think
the Big Ten.
No, the SEC. The SEC I put up against those.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I think the Big Ten. I think the Big Ten was really good this year.
The Big Ten was, and
they were
especially after the emergence
fantastic.
of Michigan,
Right?
Michigan State, Purdue. I mean, these teams that sort of came out of nowhere.
You got 5. You got 5.
If
strong
Wisconsin
teams.
is your typical Wisconsin Badger team, I would agree with you.
That would have been an extremely powerful conference.
Not including them, you got Northwestern, Minnesota, Illinois, Iowa, and Rutgers. Those are not good basketball teams.
Nebraska had a good year.
Rutgers showed out in the tournament.
Rutgers had a fun little run.
That was cool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think our middle of the pack teams, Big Ten's middle of the pack teams would be like Penn State, Indiana, Maryland, maybe Wisconsin. I think SECs are better.
On a given day, I think Vanderbilt can beat those bottom 5 teams in the Big Ten.
The
Not
Big Ten's
necessarily
top
Ole
5 is
Miss.
strong.
I wouldn't say Ole Miss, but I would say Vanderbilt on a given day.
Yeah, I mean, look, I agree about.
We had a
Big
deep
Ten.
conversation. This is not about you, Trey. We had a deep conversation.
Oh,
last
absolutely.
week
on a
this with
previous
Charlie.
show.
I just
Because
think-
I mean, just perennially, the SEC has been a very disappointing conference, and
you ranked them like 3rd or 4th.
The ACC is a monster. The Big East is a monster. The Big Ten was, I would argue, it was better than the SEC this year.
I think it's a good argument.
And so I could confidently argue that the SEC was the 4th best conference in America this year.
What I think happens, and this is what happens in football, is that the SEC gets the label of being the best in some years when they're really not.
Right.
It's because over the decade or a long span, they've been the best.
Yeah.
But there's some years where, 2 years ago, the ACC was a better football conference from top to bottom than the SEC.
Absolutely agree.
And I think this year, using the same example, the ACC has been the best basketball conference for the last 10. But for this year, man, the SEC is right up there with the ACC. It's right up there with the Big Ten. I'm not saying that they're better, but I am saying they are definitely top 2 or 3 this year. And that may change next year. It was different last year. But
Right.
this year, the SEC is up there.
That's why I go off that I think there are 5 to 6 teams that could be cutting down the nets next Sunday in St. Louis. 5 teams.
I said realistically 8. If you get one of these
Auburn.
lower level teams that gets hot, man.
Auburn, yeah.
Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Florida.
I'm saying Florida. Okay.
Arkansas, definitely.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
That's all I got, man.
I would say
Missouri,
Texas A&M, and Alabama all.
I'd even throw
I might
in
leave Missouri out.
I would even throw in as a sleeper Mississippi State.
I
Thank
I
you,
think
Trey.
so too. I agree. Yeah.
I needed to hear that.
Yeah.
If you include
losing
all
their
those
final
teams,
game of the
that's-
regular season really
that's
put
9.
a damper on their opportunity.
And don't
to
talk
make it
to
out
me
that
about
next 4
Alabama.
out.
No,
They've
I'm
lost
not.
5
No,
straight.
I'm not saying Alabama.
Yeah.
I only have 5. I got the 1 through 4 seeds, and I got Arkansas. I'm not putting Mississippi State Missouri, Alabama, or A&M in that
Do
competition.
you know how good this tournament could have been this year with attendance and everything if it was played in Nashville?
It was so
The
stupid. Why is it in St.
only
Louis?
year
So
out of the
stupid.
last 10 years, the SEC is just dominant, and they would sell out
And
every
specifically
game.
Tennessee, right next door.
Right. And now all of a sudden it's played in St. Louis.
Idiotic.
It's like, oh,
completely
my God.
idiotic.
So, given they've lost 5 straight, even with Colin Sexton, you say no chance Alabama can win
I
the
think
SEC
Alabama
tournament.
has a chance because
If they get on
only
a
because they have
roll.
Colin
I think they have a chance to make the final. In no way do I trust Avery Johnson to be able to.
Avery Johnson.
No.
That's a good
He's
coach.
Avery Johnson.
Hall, Sexton, Braxton. I mean, they're
I
all
think
going to get on.
Johnson's teams look like they win despite Avery Johnson. Like, just when I watch them play, I do not look at him and be like, oh yeah, oh man, some of these moves that he made, that's the reason they won for sure. Like,
Charlie, tread lightly.
But I will say this.
What?
The two
I watch a lot of SEC basketball. Please,
This
go ahead.
This is Alabama.
Come at me.
This
I'm
is
so ready to
Alabama
argue this.
This is Alabama basketball we're talking
Please.
about.
No,
Avery's
what?
probably doing more with
Look,
less.
he recruited Colin Sexton and
That's
Dante
true.
Hall.
That's true.
Colin Sexton's good.
That's two of the best players that have ever played in the history of Alabama basketball.
He's good.
I think the number 2 seed got the better bracket. They didn't get the
Absolutely.
group.
Oh,
of
yeah,
death.
easy.
That's
easy,
not close.
Easy. All right,
Once-
gotta go to break.
yeah.
Gotta go to break, guys. Hour 3, powered by Low T Center. We could be here another hour or two, but we probably wouldn't be able to breathe because
It's pretty hot down here.
yeah, the door's closed. Whew, warm, man. All right, gotta go to break. Be right back.
Swain Event is powered by Low T Center and lowtcenter.com. Do you know your numbers? Feel like you again. Let us help.
Charlie Burris here. If you ever see me wearing a cool Tennessee-themed T-shirt on the show or out around town, I can tell you it came from nothing too fancy. These guys have the most awesome vintage-style men's and women's T-shirt designs for all ages. From the TriStar to Sunsphere to Norris Lake, they have apparel for everything that you love about East Tennessee. And they don't just have T-shirts either. They also have blankets, glassware, koozies, stickers, and more. Find all of the incredible stuff that Nothing Too Fancy has to offer at 435 Union Avenue in downtown Knoxville or at nothingtoofancy.com. You'll love it. I promise everyone will be asking you where you got that cool T-shirt from. Again, it's Nothing Too Fancy. 435 Union Avenue in downtown Knoxville or nothingtoofancy.com.
No one will be selling pre-owned vehicles for less this month than Beatty Chevrolet. Find massive pre-owned savings on over 250 vehicles. Chevys, Toyotas, Hondas, Fords, Nissans, Jeeps, Subarus, and more. Save up to 50% off original MSRP. 50% off, like this pre-owned 16 Chevy Malibu, now $13,995. And a pre-owned 14 Hyundai Santa Fe, $15,995. Plus, buy with confidence with the Beatty warranty for life.
Hyundai Santa Fe stock number P6279A, Malibu stock number P6311 plus tax activity. Subject to prior sales. Savings include all manufacturer and dealer incentives and rebates. Not all buyers will qualify with approved credit. See dealer for details.
Want a custom-themed tumbler, bottle, or koozie to show off your team spirit the way you want to? Look no further than Game Time Sidekicks. Every design has you, the fan, in mind. All of their tumblers, bottles, and koozies are double-walled, vacuum-insulated stainless steel, and their quality is second to none in the tumbler market. Game Time Sidekicks offers full-color tumblers with many different logo options, so fans will have something they are proud to carry around. With the holidays right around the corner, a Game Time Sidekicks product makes the perfect gift. Use promo code SWAIN at checkout to get 20% off your entire purchase at GameTimeSidekicks.com. They also offer $5 flat rate shipping. Be sure to check out the Game Time Workshop on the website and customize your tumbler. Carry your team with Game Time Sidekick.
Gentlemen, when it comes to health and quality of life, there are numbers every man needs to know, including our testosterone number. I recommend going to Low T Center. They make it quick and easy to get your levels checked, and is covered by most health insurance, with results in about 20 minutes. Low T levels can make you feel tired and grumpy. It can raise your cholesterol, cause weight gain, and loss of muscle mass. Low T Center's physicians specialize in treating low T in men. Listen to me here. They know men's health and are reinventing men's health care. Call 865-392-1388 or go to lowtcenter.com. At some point in your life, you're going to need an attorney. You need a guy like Jared Castile with the law firm of Butler, Vines, and Babb. Jared Castile is East Tennessee born, and he understands what giving his all truly means. To Jared, every case is big and every client is important. He will aggressively push your case to make sure you are quickly paid every dollar that you deserve. Give Jared Castile a call, 865-244-3933, and talk with him directly. His office is located at 2701 Kingston Pike. So if you've been injured in a car wreck, let Jared Castile and Butler Vines and Babb fight for you.
Hey, Annie, you're the spokesperson for Toyota Knoxville, right?
That's right.
Why should I buy from Toyota Knoxville?
Are you looking for new or used vehicles?
Does it matter?
No, because Toyota Knoxville has over 390 new Toyotas on the ground and over 350 pre-owned vehicles available to choose from.
Okay, so big selection.
And a lifetime warranty at no charge on all new and select pre-owned vehicles.
A lifetime warranty.
A non-factory limited lifetime powertrain warranty with unlimited miles. Plus 30 years of experience in Knoxville, not just serving our customers, serving our community.
And the buying experience?
Hello, it's Toyota Knoxville. Read the reviews. Talk to anybody that's been there.
Okay. Where am I going?
Toyota Knoxville is at I-40 and the Lover Road exit. Go to Parkside Drive. You can't miss it.
Can I tell him Annie sent me?
I wish you would. If you're passionate about the car you drive, come meet the people that are passionate about the way they sell at Toyota Knoxville. ToyotaKnoxville.com. Warranty good at participating dealers.
Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union, a place where you belong.
Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union has helped people save money for almost 80 years. Whether it's free checking, financing a vehicle, or purchasing that new home, Alcoa 10 is here to help you. Better rates, better service. Check them out at atfcu.com.
Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union, a place where you belong.
Member NCUA.
Senior Home Assistance is East Tennessee's largest in-home care provider, and they're still growing. Right now, Senior Home Assistance is hiring full-time and part-time employees. If you or someone you know is looking for a rewarding career that changes people's lives, call Senior Home Assistance today. Our staff of compassionate providers help senior citizens and those with injuries or disabilities live in the comfort of their own home while providing families the comfort of knowing their loved one is well cared for. Senior Home Assistance has many openings right now. Call 865-769-4170 today or visit www.seniorhomeassistance.com for more information. That's 865-769-4170 or www.seniorhomeassistance.com. Senior Home Assistance is an equal opportunity employer.
It's heated in here. I don't want to be defending and debating an Alabama coach.
No.
Even if it is basketball, but you know how Charlie is, man. Charlie likes bringing fire to coaches sometimes. But Charlie, is right. Avery Johnson has underachieved this year with the talent that they have, but Avery Johnson has brought talent to Alabama. He's made Alabama basketball more relevant than it was before he got there.
Put more butts in the seats.
He can be better. There's no doubt about it. But let's not get twisted. Avery Johnson is a fine basketball coach. There's not many guys that can go from NBA to college. Avery Johnson's one of the few.
He's decent, but I would say he raises probably the biggest red flag that I have in ever evaluating a coach. It's when you have transcendent talent on your roster and you can't do anything with it. That's such a huge red
as a
flag.
coach, he's better than decent. He's done a decent job in the last 2 years at Alabama.
Frank Martin or Avery Johnson, Charlie?
Frank Martin. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Okay. Because Frank Martin, he did it at Kansas State and at South Carolina, took players who aren't the stars and turned them into a great team. Made an Elite Eight at Kansas State, made a Final Four at South Carolina. And Avery Johnson gets Colin Sexton and can't make the tournament.
I asked you this question last time I was here.
Such a huge red flag.
I said
that's fair.
If Avery Johnson got the opportunity after maybe one more year, will he bolt back to the NBA? I asked you that question like 2 weeks ago, I think. Do you think he'd go back to the NBA and just leave? Alabama?
Yeah, I do. If I was him, I would almost tell him to do that. Like if I was his agent, I'd be like, this might not be working out.
His agent's probably Jimmy Sexton.
Before you get fired, let's take you back to where you belong. Like that's might be what I would tell him. But
off one season,
I mean, this is his third year. At what point do we? Because
he's an Alabama basketball coach.
But I told you, like last year, he had a tournament team, man, and they didn't do anything. And this year, he definitely had a tournament team and didn't do anything.
Tennessee had a borderline tournament team last year and missed out barely
by losing 5 of the last 7.
Tennessee's got a tournament team for the next 4 years.
Well, yeah, now,
sure.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we're putting this Alabama basketball still at the end of the day. Like if this was,
that's a fair point. Yeah, and you know,
if this was like football, okay, but
they're in a better situation than they were with Anthony Grant.
Look, let me tell you something.
I agree with that.
I lost respect for Alabama basketball when their fans decided to start that skull chant in the middle of the Tennessee game, and they did the whole clapping above the head, did the Vikings chant, and they did it to Roll Tide.
Oh yeah,
Roll Tide.
We're done.
I lost it right there.
We're
I blew him up, and I was like, "Look, I'm over you.
Today.
This is so." Well, I'm not going to say that because I'm from the state of Alabama, but
you gotta be careful, man. It's tough. It's tough sometimes. You want to throw shade, but you gotta be careful because you're from that state.
I'm from the state. I got a lot of people watching right now from the state, so I don't. We'll see. Charlie, Swain? What's y'all's favorite second round matchup possibly in the SEC tournament? Because Mississippi State, LSU, that's going to be kind of a I don't know. I mean, we'll see if LSU plays.
I got to start with that Alabama Texas A&M because I think that's Texas A&M is fighting for a spot in the tournament.
They have to win that one.
They absolutely.
They needed to win their final game of the regular season. I think they kind of dampened their opportunity there.
Yeah, 2 underachieving teams this year.
Yes, very much.
When you look at the talent of Alabama, when you look at the experience and the talent some of A&M, big man in the middle. He should have been SEC Player of the Year, in my opinion.
Yeah.
One of the 2 or 3 that we're talking about.
I mean,
but he's not been. Both these programs underachieved this year.
Billy Kennedy is bordering on like Johnny Jones territory with how much talent he has on this team. It's that team put in the hands of a very competent coach is a Final Four team, and it's not close.
Like Billy Gillespie.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know about that, but just any coach that's above that kind of just average line, I think, takes this team. They're at least like a 4 seed in the SEC tournament. I mean, they're Texas A&M. The talent on that team's crazy, and it's just being totally squandered.
Do your Donald Trump, you're fired impression.
You fired.
That's pretty good.
You like firing people, so. Who would you fire right now in the SEC?
I would fire Billy Gillespie for sure.
Wow.
I don't think he's anything without.
Avery, you fired Avery Johnson?
His boy up at Western.
Would you fire Ole Miss's interim coach?
Tony Matlock? You can't do that, man. It's like family.
Tony Matlock can't come. It's got to be somebody else.
He's like family.
I would fire Mark Fox. Mark Fox got to go.
All right, so Mark Fox,
okay.
A&M, Texas A&M's coach.
Otherwise,
Kennedy. You firing Avery Johnson?
No, not yet. Because I
think you have to remember too. Alabama's got an AD that gave.
It's Alabama. Like it's
the best contract.
It's Alabama
in the
basketball.
world.
So you got 2.
Like you just Alabama has to roll with something that's decent. Like that's where Alabama basketball is. Like Avery Johnson is not great, but he's also not totally terrible. So you just kind of got to stick it out because if you fire him, who are you going to go with? Like if you miss out on Steve Forbes, like where are you going?
Would y'all say that
I wouldn't make that move for Steve Forbes from Alabama.
No, exactly.
But would y'all say what Alabama is doing with basketball compared to what Tennessee did with basketball with Pearl? As in, get your team good enough, get the fans excited. We're a football school. But to have basketball as well and to sell out Coleman Coliseum, and bring the excitement, that kind of seems like what's going on with Alabama.
It's similar.
If Bruce Pearl would have struggled this year and not made a tournament, Auburn fans would be on his ass this upcoming season, and Alabama fans should be on Avery Johnson's butt this upcoming season. Like they should be on him
because they're going to lose Sexton.
Sexton's gone.
Yeah, they should be on. They should be on Avery Johnson. They should be some pressure on him to be better. I mean, 2 games below 500 in the SEC.
Lost 5 straight.
That's not 5 straight at the end of the season. That's what got Kevin Sumlin in trouble at Texas A&M.
Right.
Good starts and then the faltering, late in the season. That's what gets you in trouble. So Alabama fans should be on Avery Johnson, and they should be on, Bruce Pearl if Bruce Pearl's team wasn't successful this year.
Because they lose 6
I want to see
straight.
Trey.
Who's that? What?
Georgia, Missouri.
So Georgia, Missouri is the second round matchup Brad wants to see.
That's it.
And that was the initial topic, right?
I like
LSU,
that one.
Mississippi State's going to be a
Porter
good game to
gonna play?
watch.
Is he?
No. I'm tired of all these people coming out. These reporters saying, "Oh, Porter's shooting." He's warming up a little bit. No, he wasn't warming up. It's a risk versus reward thing. You're going to come in here and play possibly one game for Missouri in the SEC tournament if they get knocked out, and then it's over with. You're going to risk injury and millions of dollars to come play for one game. It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. They've been saying Porter has been cleared for 3 weeks now and that he's going to possibly play for the last 2. Yeah. He hasn't suited up yet. There's a reason for that.
If I'm Porter, I make a statement and sit out and get ready for the NBA.
And if I'm Conzo Martin, I'm playing the guy if he's healthy.
But you also got to think his daddy is an assistant coach. You think his daddy going to want him to play?
If he's healthy, yeah.
If he's risking millions of dollars.
No. I think if he's healthy, he's playing.
We'll see. They're playing in St. Louis. Maybe if they win the first 2 games.
Yeah, maybe. I like the second round matchup, but I'm going with Alabama and Texas A&M. Is my favorite second round matchup. We talked about this in yesterday's show. If you're a Tennessee fan, which matchup do you want in the finals? Do you want Kentucky or do you want Auburn?
You want Auburn. You want redemption. You've already beat Kentucky twice this year.
I would definitely want Auburn.
They're going to be coming after you.
Kentucky is the blue blood. Kentucky fans always dominate the SEC tournament. They're going to be more Kentucky fans there than any other fan base. You beat them twice, but it's still Kentucky. It's your rival.
I get it.
But this year, Auburn is your co-champion,
and now Auburn's going to make it either.
You have a chance to separate yourself.
Yeah.
If you beat Auburn at the end,
yes.
I mean, it's like, okay, you guys can't go back and forth on this co-champion stuff. Now we won the SEC title. I think Kentucky would be a good win for Tennessee, but you've already beat them twice this year.
Yeah.
Don't poke the bear. If Kentucky's in the finals, they get a chance to play Tennessee again with their size, and they know they've lost 2 games this year to them, don't poke the bear.
I mean, my prediction for the final is Tennessee-Kentucky, actually. I don't think Auburn's going to make it. I think without their big man that they lost.
Anthony McLemore.
I think Texas A&M will beat Alabama, then Texas A&M beats Auburn. Texas A&M already beat Auburn in Auburn this year.
I want Auburn. man.
And then Kentucky beats Texas A&M.
I want to match up with Auburn.
Look for Arkansas to make a run in the SEC tournament.
I think
could totally
Georgia upsets Missouri in the second round if Yonte Mayton plays fewer than 25 minutes in game 1. If he's healthy, if he's ready to go and has some energy, they will pull off that upset.
I could see it.
It's going to be fun in St. Louis. Should be in Nashville.
Give me Auburn. Should definitely be in Nashville. Should be definitely in Nashville.
Or Atlanta, which I'll be in tomorrow. So
always a fun place to visit.
Yeah.
Hot Atlanta, huh?
Yeah.
Everybody complains about the traffic. Just part of being.
It's horrific.
You have to know when to get there, man. Yeah. You have to know when to get there. You got to get there before 2 or after 7 on a Friday.
Yes.
Or if you don't,
I don't know if there's a good time for traffic in Atlanta.
You got to know the times, man, and you got to know the alternate routes. You got to know them, man.
Dang it! I'll be calling you tomorrow for alternate routes.
Okay, I got you. Atlanta's like second home, man. That is our time for today. Swain Event fueled by Dead End Barbecue, top 100 barbecue restaurant in America. Man, had a good time hanging out with Trey Wallace. Always entertaining us on social media, talking SEC, monster truck, roller coaster. What's the next move, Trey?
I'm gonna take it easy for the next couple of days.
What are you sore or something?
No, it's something to come up. I still got the bad knee, but we'll do something. We'll do a big Q&A tonight. That's been a lot of fun for all the fans. But yeah, hey, Dead End Barbecue. That place is the joint.
Why you didn't call me and tell me, man?
I'm just letting you know.
Oh, you must have had a date or something.
It's the joint.
Yeah, you must have had a.
Ooh, that place is good.
You must have had a date. You didn't want me to be the third wheel. I get you, man. You know.
It's all good.
I ain't gonna mess up your game, Trey.
You ran out of cell phone minutes.
Drinker. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. See, what happened was my battery. All right, so major store-wide savings at Better Mattress this month, plus a chance to get 40% off. Visit any Better Mattress to play the March Madness Challenge. All right, so customers, you get a chance, one shot in store for up to 40% off a select mattress. So everyone's a winner this March at Better Mattress. Get store-wide instant rebates on select mattresses, including free pillow sheets and a mattress protector. That is a $300 value. All right, so you go into Better Mattress. You get one shot. You make the shot, up to 40% off on select purchases in Better Mattress.
That's legit. Where's this place at?
Better Mattress, man. There's 5 locations around Knoxville. So
okay, good.
Pretty much every turn.
All right, cool. I've been working on my shot.
All right, man. We're going to see.
Go get you a mattress. 40% off.
We're going to see, Trey. You might need one, man. You've been in Knoxville so much. You might need a Knoxville mattress.
Strapping on top of the Kia.
You might need one, man. All right, Swain Event. Have a great day. Peace and love.
Hour 3 of the Swain Event is powered by Low T Center and lowtcenter.com. Do you know your numbers?